not a dog.
This is an American news source. They're probably Nazis. I'm not going to trust this.
Bill Farmer, who has provided the voice of Goofy since the 80s, said he's not a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So?
Oh my god, that's fucking loud for us. It's probably fine for you, but my god.
Bill Farmer said he's not a dog, but he is a canine. So he's kind of
What? So he's a wolf or some shit?
Shut up, let me finish the quote. So he's kind of like a wolf who's not a dog, but it's a canine. He's Goofiest Canis, that's what he is. Right there.
That's humiliating for everybody involved at Disney.
The 71-year-old continued, he's a mug.
What? Like a man dog?
In response to a fan debate, Disney put on Twitter, Goofy is certainly not a cow, neither is he a dog.
This is unbelievably stupid.
Yeah,
He's obviously a dog.
Look, I'm not. This is so annoying because I started off by saying it was stupid.
Yes. Now you're like, I'm a Goofy fan.
I'm not. I hate Goofy. I'm not. Would you listen?
He's a widow.
Would you listen to me say widower?
Whatever. We're not gendering widow.
I don't care. It's just what pissed me off was that you said I was lying.
I know.
So I have to prove you wrong.
I thought it would be very funny, and it was.
Oh, Boomer said it. We can disregard it then. They're all boomers at Disney.
He's an Anubite of ancient
Actually,
Egyptian
that's not true.
origin.
I did like the Goofy movie with him and his son, Max.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see that?
I've seen most of it, where Max is like a radical skater
He's
dude.
just a prick.
Yeah, Max is like an unlikable, fucking awful
and he's
prick.
like, oh, Dad, you're so
Didn't
embarrassing.
he do a sexy photo shoot recently?
Oh, Goofy.
Max.
His son.
I think Disney put out a thing where he was like a muscle-bound himbo or something.
The cartoon character.
Yeah. Max Goofy sexy photo shoot.
Don't put that in. You're going to get all sorts of fucked up stuff.
Max Goofy. BuzzFeed. Max from a Goofy movie is now insanely hot. Yeah, there we go.
Don't show people.
Disney put this out for some reason. They were like, yeah, fuck it, we have nothing else to do today. Somebody draw Max as like a sort of well-groomed, bearded hipster himbo.
I don't think he looks that. I don't think he looks that.
Fuck boy Max. I know, it's weird. I hate it.
He's grown up to be lumbersexual. What the fuck?
I don't know what lumbersack is. That like lumberjack coded or something?
BuzzFeed is so shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh my god.
Can we turn this off now?
No.
No, enough.
Making hearts flutter one selfie at a time. Oh, he's got a kid.
That's nice.
He's got a kid.
I'm going to exit
He's
this.
relatable and sweet. He's got a child. My jaws dropped.
I regret bringing this up.
Why? It's Goofy. You just said you liked the movie.
When I was 6 when it came out.
Right. What exactly were we doing again here with Victoria? I can't actually remember.
I can't remember either.
I think we had talked to everybody in here. It's a new day. It's chapter 2.
You went to a shop and you got some planets and put it into the globe thing. You gave a little boy sweets.
Yes, we did give a little boy sweets.
You got like a delivery parcel, and the gardener fella was probably killed by you in a fight club kind of thing.
All right.
The gardener fella was drowned in the pool. And
yes, the gardener boy died.
It was obviously you, like.
I don't know if it was. It could have been that horrible drunk boy who lives in the shed.
If this isn't a fight club thing, I'm going to be astonished.
Who did Max bone?
Yeah.
Lumbersexual is a young urban man who cultivates an appearance and style of dress, typically a beard and check shirt, suggestive of a rugged outdoor lifestyle. Ugh. Lumbar sexual, someone with a bad back and needs a cushion for sex. Lame. I have never heard this term and I don't like that I've heard it now. It feels very early 2010s.
You shouldn't click on BuzzFeed.
I mean, it was the first source for Sexy Max from Goofy.
You should have been looking that up.
Is that his last name? Is his name Max Goofy?
Max Goof, I think.
So Goofy's name is Goofy Goof.
I guess so. I don't want to talk about this no more.
Hang on, I need to check that out.
Oh, come on. The whole point was that it was stupid. Why are we looking up Goofy lore?
Movie. There'll be a cast list.
When did that?
Goofy and his teenage son.
1995? God, that's so old. Just click on the name Max and it will say.
Maximilian Max Goof.
There you go. Now let's go back.
Yeah, but what's Goofy's name?
Click on where it says Goofy and it will say. There.
Goofy.
Why you were blind? Like it just says Goofy.
It just says his name is Goofy, so what the fuck is going on there?
It doesn't matter. Let's go back to the game.
It was originally Dippy Dog.
I will never.
So maybe he changed his name like Don
it's
Draper?
like Mario. It's like Mario of the Warner Brothers.
So his name is Goofy Goof.
No, like Mario was just Mario, and then Luigi Mario.
No, his name is Mario. Okay. Famously.
Okay.
And Luigi Mario, the Mario
It's
brothers.
like that guy whose sons were footballers for Man United. Neville. And his son was like Phil Neville and Gary Neville.
One of the only footballers I can name is Neville.
No, he's not a footballer.
Isn't he?
He was their dad.
Yeah, I thought he was a footballer too.
No.
Oh, his name is Neville.
His sons, Phil Neville and Gary Neville, played for Man United in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And he was called Neville. And people are always very mean about his sons, saying they look like the goblins from the Noddy TV show.
Did they?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's very funny.
One of them got hotter though as he
He's
got
like
older.
Cher.
One of them got hotter though as he got older. The one
I've never
on
seen these
Match
people.
of the Day with Ian Wright and the fella they just fired for being pro-Palestinian.
Mr. Crisps?
Yes, Gary, what's his name? Lineker.
Mr. Crisps. That's how I know him.
Mr.
I didn't know he was a footballer until a few years ago.
He played for England.
I was like, oh yeah, it's Mr. Crisps. Big ears, Mr. Crisps.
He does have big hair.
And a really annoying goatee. The Soviets made him change his name when he was planted as a big
Soviets. Don't say it like
Did I do American?
No, you did British.
Soviets?
So it's not the way the British say it?
I don't know. I've always said
Americans
Soviet,
say Soviets.
Do they?
It's British to say Soviets.
So what's wrong with that? Are you American?
Don't sound British. That's worse than sounding American.
Oh, the Americans. I'd rather not use Americanisms.
I'd rather use Americanisms than British.
Err on the side of British.
No.
I don't know, I'm fine with Americanisms really, but I find that a lot of the time they do sound sillier. British is Soviet. Yeah, I don't know which I say. So you've been using the Britishism.
No, the
Soviet.
British is Soviet.
I don't know which one is which.
I'm sure I've watched British documentaries and they've said the Soviet Union and it was the British.
You say semi the American way? Is it semi for British? I don't know. Honestly, a lot of these things I tend to bounce back and forth on, just at random.
I think it's because of TV.
Soviet is British.
Is it? I think it's just because of TV.
Probably. Because there's not many, like, specific Anglo-Irish ones, so it's like we borrow from either side. I'm not sure what to do. I might look up the hints already, because I've kind of forgotten what we're doing and when. Investigating a murder. Oh, I remember! We had to drain the fucking fountain! That's what we were doing.
I just told you that.
Yes, but because he drowned. But I couldn't remember how.
You clearly drowned him in the fountain.
Okay. But I think we need to go into the cellar, and there's some sort of awful pipe system in there.
Ooh,
that
the
we
cellar.
have to.
Oh, the wine place. Yeah.
We have to go into the cellar. He's sharpening some killing knives and going, please leave me alone. I want to be with my thoughts. While sharpening knives. And then there was a thing in here where we needed to, like, interact with this and change the pump.
What is Cher's surname?
Cher. I have no idea what Cher's name is.
Is her name actually Cher?
I don't know if it's even
I have
Cher.
no idea which one does what.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this with the stupid little faces.
It's like we need to figure out how to use that.
Semis all day in my house. That's what she said.
Go away.
I'll never pass up to you to say that.
That's so irritatingly cringe in 90s.
It came out.
Cheryl.
It came out in the 2000s.
Did it? What?
The American Office.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah, Steve Carell. That's what she said.
Yeah, but I thought he was saying that because it was an outdated shit
I
line
don't
by
know,
the
I've
2000s.
never watched The
I'm
Office.
99% sure that's the
Fine.
joke.
Always have to be right.
Okay, sorry. Oh, I can ask him about the pipes.
I had an American friend who would say it constantly, and I would say, "What are you referencing?" And she'd say Steve Carell in The Office.
Was she a millennial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved The Office.
They all do.
The American version. I don't love The Office. Either version. I don't love either version.
Gen Xers love the British Office. Millennials love the American Office because it's all one big happy family and they don't have to think.
Well, what's wrong with watching TV not to think?
I know, but they love it.
You're being such a snob.
I am being a snob. It's great.
How dare people just turn their brains off and enjoy themselves when they come home from work?
You're way more of a snob than I am. How dare you? You're so
I
snobby.
watch lots of junk TV.
You do, to be fair. A lot of it.
Ew. I'm sure. Oh, so you're playing like fucking Shakespeare all day on your video games, are you? Say sorry now.
Sorry now.
Were you whacking my foot?
No.
Why did you say so?
Because you said say sorry now.
Get off me. Exactly. I watch the strings. It's so high.
Oh yeah, I judge anybody watching my content.
Wait.
And
that
they
pump
give
we
you
talked
real
about.
money.
Yes, sir. I think it is broken. Which valve controls the water level?
The pump works all right, sir. Only
We
one
just
of the
assumed it was
input
broken
valves
because we're
broke
posh and
off
don't
some
know
time
something.
ago. The water level
Well, you're
can
not a
still
plumber,
be
eh?
adjusted using
Yeah,
the
so it
other
must be
valves.
broken.
It just takes a moment to figure out the right setup for what you want to do.
How do I know if I have drained the fountain then?
If I remember correctly, the second column from the right displays the level of water in the fountain.
I will give it a try.
The second column from the
I
right.
think I will go now.
You turn
Goodbye,
up. You
babes.
turn up the game a little bit.
Fine.
Dialogue's a bit low.
Mm-hmm. Back we go to the rear part. If he does have a game with Shakespearean dialogue in it, he complains anyway. Only if it's very bad. Like, was it Two Worlds? That was really bad. How do I know if I've drained the fountain? The water will be gone. Second from the right. Was it first from the right or second from the right?
She made me watch
This one, maybe?
the first episode of The American Office. And I was like, nah, this isn't for me.
Well, doesn't everybody hate the first series?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't care. Like, I've seen clips of it. It's just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd prefer the British version, and I don't like the British. I've seen an episode of the British version, and I didn't like that either.
Yeah, you'd have to stand Ricky Gervais, which is increasingly difficult as
It
time
wasn't.
goes
It
by.
wasn't really him. It was just, I don't like mockumentaries, to be honest. They're not my cup of tea.
There's one or two I like, okay.
Like what?
What We Do in the Shadows is really good.
That got really shit.
No, but the movie is really good.
The show got terrible.
Yes, the show got really bad.
We
but
watched the second
movie's
half,
really good.
It's alright. This Taika Waititi's very overrated.
Oh yeah, but that was when he was still good and not unbelievably annoying. I need to pee, by the way. I blame the fountain. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
But I don't like mockumentaries. I just don't like them. I find them quite irritating. That's why I can't get into Abbott Elementary. I'm pretty okay with The Office. I think it's mostly a show you watch the famous episodes for. The British version or the American version? And it's a very popular show because it's like a German version and there's an Italian version. They just fucking remade it all over the world in various languages. It's so weird to me though that the Americans and the English speak the same language, but they have two different versions of the same show. That doesn't make sense. Boy by Taika Waititi is a great film. Boy. Don't know. I like pointing out the jiggly mockumentary camera in Brooklyn Nine-Nine to people because then people like it, get conscious it happens. Oh yes, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I thought it was okay, yeah. I love the US version, but the British one was piss poor. This is Spinal Tap. I've never watched it. It does not sound like my kind of thing. I know Kane likes This is Spinal Tap.
I'm here. I also like the movie A Hard Day's Night, which is a mockumentary. I think that's the first.
You like This is Spinal Tap,
Mockumentary?
don't you?
It's fine. I actually prefer A Hard Day's Night. That's
Hard
controversial.
Day's Night.
It's not, no.
I know. I was just singing, making up a tune. God, you're mean.
Yeah, but it's a very famous song.
I don't care.
I love
literally
you.
couldn't give
I
less of a
love
fuck.
you.
You're really annoying me?
Yes.
Why are you annoying me?
Mm-hmm.
Say sorry.
Because it's fun.
Say sorry.
Sorry.
Just leave me alone.
Okay. Yeah, Spinal Tap's fine.
Just shut up. You're really annoying me. Say sorry 100 times.
Sorry.
Oh!
Right, I don't know. Turn one of these wheels, see what they do. We need to get this one down to bottom, I assume. That lowered it down. Do it again. That didn't lower it down. What? That didn't lower it down.
Oh, you don't have to, like, narrate everything you do?
Sorry.
Well, I'm on my period, and you have been deliberately winding me up for the last 5 minutes. Do you deny?
No, I have, yeah.
I want an apology.
Sorry.
Not a real one.
I'm sorry.
A real one. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to kill him.
I'm sorry. I love you and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
Get off.
This one? I don't know what any of this shit is doing. I think they're all fucked now. Do I have to restart?
You know how to be fucking annoying. That's what you know. No narration on this live Let's Play Loud. Don't you agree with him? You agree with me, or you can get out of here. Well, actually, I never get these Let's Play things where they narrate. It's like we can all see what's happening. Why do they do that?
Oh, I can turn them the other way by right-clicking.
Because I've started watching Let's Plays because of Kane, and it's like, why are they narrating? I can see. I don't need them to narrate. I prefer when they don't talk about the game and they just play the game and then talk about whatever. I like it because then I don't have to look at it for sleeping. Oh, okay, I can see that.
Ready.
What, was that the right one? I thought I was getting this one down. I might have been getting that one down. I was just clicking at random at that point. That might be done. We'll go and see the fountain, see if that worked.
I don't think I fall asleep to a Let's Play. I usually fall asleep to ASMR. But not for a while, though. And also, weirdly enough, I like listening to true scary stories and I fall asleep to them.
Yeah, but then, without fail, you have spooky, spooky nightmares and wake me up in the middle of the night by screaming in my face.
You're exaggerating.
How many times has that happened in our relationship?
I've screamed, not in your face.
Yes.
You're making it sound way more dramatic.
No, I am not. Believe me. Emma will sometimes just full-on blood-curdling scream in her sleep. And then I go, Emma, what happened? And then she'll just go, night, night, and wiggle back to sleep and start snoring. And it's very cute, but also it ruins your sleep.
It's not creepypasta, because from what I understand it, creepypasta is like urban legends but on the internet, right?
I think so.
No, it's stuff like, you know, Mr. Nightmare, and it's like these are allegedly true.
Nobody knows what that is.
Would you just let me? I was explaining.
Okay.
Stop talking. It's stuff like Mr. Nightmare or YouTubers like him, where it's like these are allegedly true stories I got from Reddit or someone sent me in, and it's like true scary stories that happened at night, true scary stories that happened to Home Alone, true scary stories that happened in Thunderstorm, stuff like that.
Is that shiny thing?
So I like to listen to them, and then I fall asleep to that, and apparently I scream. He's exaggerating. Why would that make me scared? That's just nonsense.
I don't know. You constantly have night terrors and kick me and scream.
I don't kick you.
You have kicked me a couple of times.
I haven't. That's a lie.
I think you once punched me in the arm because you said you were dreaming of fighting something off.
That's a lot. You're lying. You're lying.
Beat Nookie kicks me, not a nudge, but a fucking punt. There we go. It's the only recourse I have that includes plausible deniability.
Look, he's lying. I don't scream in his face.
You do.
I don't.
Because sometimes we'll be like adorably sleeping, facing each other, and like looking at each other on the pillow. We'll drift off to sleep and go night night. And then, if we're still in that position, you will just scream directly into my face.
He's lying. It has happened, but he's exaggerating. It hasn't happened in months, and it wasn't like that frequent. It was very rare.
It hasn't happened in months.
Which is a long time ago, and you're making it sound like it happens every night. And
No,
also,
only every few weeks.
It wasn't kicking and punching. This is what happens. And then I go to sleep.
No, it's a full blood-curdling scream to the point where I'm worried people will call someone.
He's lying. He's lying.
Whatever it is, it's not real. Jay just starts flipping around and heavy breathing when having a nightmare. I'm like, wake up, it's not real. I do sometimes do that. A lot of the time I will rub your belly.
And the Mr. Nightmare stories aren't even scary. So I don't think they're giving
Usually
me
it's like, oh no, a pore.
No,
That seems to be the vibe of a lot of them.
Just shut up.
Okay. There's a symbol.
He just mocks everything. He listens to like rain noises to go to sleep, and I'm not mocking that. He'll be saying that my scary stories are silly and that the ASMR is basically porn. That's what you say about the ASMR.
Yes.
But I don't say
they 100%
I don't
are.
say nothing about your rain noises.
That's very much pornography.
I'll take a picture of it, just like the first symbol.
Oh, I'm gonna rub your hair and say you're beautiful.
It's not porn.
It's so
What porn are you? What porn are you watching?
It's so weird. It gives me the same vibe as the maid cafes.
But which is not porn either.
Which is so porn adjacent. It's porn for people who feel ashamed of porn.
Oh
It's
my
awful.
God. ASMR. I'm not having this argument again.
Okay.
Play your game. Rain noise, exactly. I say this to him all the time. Rain noises, which he falls asleep to every night, is just a different form of ASMR. Oh, he's so
A less
annoying.
creepy form.
Can you see why he's annoying? Can you see? And I do not scream in his face. He's lying. or at least heavily exaggerating. He's
Or
making
not.
it. He is. All that's happened is that I've gone and
No, I don't think
I've
you
not
remember
screamed.
because
Well,
you've been
obviously-
asleep while doing
obviously
it.
I wouldn't remember. I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
So what do you mean? Obviously, wouldn't remember, and yet you're speaking with such authority.
Like, you're
I'm the one who's getting their face
you're
screamed
making
in.
it's so obviously made up. People don't do
Not.
that. People don't do that.
Yes, they do,
No,
and
they
you do.
No, they do. People don't scream when someone's. I'm not.
You do.
I'm not talking to you. Just shut up. Just shut up.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too. Go.
You're very argumentative today.
Just play your game.
I think we can open this key or this box with this key that we got. I think because we have a key now.
It was lying on the bottom of the fountain.
Fucking wind up merch.
Exactly. I've told him I'm in a bad mood because of my period, and he's deliberately winding me up. And embarrassingly, even if I do scream in your face, which I don't think I do, you shouldn't be telling people that.
It's relatable. There's people who get punched in their sleep.
I didn't say you could tell people.
Okay, I love you.
Later on, I'm going to have words with you.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
He's lucky I'm not making him go to break screen, so I can get out to him.
A letter.
I'm going to find something embarrassing to tell about you now.
Not.
I know something because you embarrass me.
Madam, please regard this letter as one from an anonymous friend. One of your servants is not whom he pretends to be. You may find it interesting that he is an ex-prisoner.
Oh,
And to
it's
think,
transitioned.
on several occasions, I watched them sneak quietly into the castle cellar using the old back door. I saw that person take away several
can't
bottles
spell.
of some of the best vintages of your wine that you
I
value
knew
so
it!
much. No
Morris
doubt
is a fucking
some of your
wine
other
thief. I
valuables
knew he
have also
wasn't
gone astray.
getting gifted that by my
I decided
grandfather.
to write you this letter
I'm trying to think of something embarrassing, but A, I'm a better person.
Ah, you are.
And B, I actually can't think of anything.
Henry meant to blackmail Morris. I
You
am
must do
curious as
something
what
embarrassing.
Morris will tell me about this.
Yeah, the dickhead who won't mend the well. 3 weeks we've been asking him.
Well, he has been distracted by his friend getting killed.
He wasn't his friend. He was fucking stealing his wine, and he's a servant.
He was stealing.
They basically
he
have
was
the IQ
stealing-
of a rock. We can't be friends with these people.
He was stealing the other guy's wine.
No, our grandfather's wine, our wine.
No, I was saying that the servant has not made the well because his friend, the gardener, got killed.
He hated the gardener. He was trying to get him fired.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like, he's a drunk and I hate him.
I thought he was the drunk.
They're both drunks. He's stealing wine and this guy was constantly pissed on whiskey. They're awful people
Neither of
and
them-
we should have killed
Neither
them.
of them. You did kill one of them.
Maybe.
Neither of them seemed drunk though.
Some papers and a few coins.
They're functional
So
alcoholics.
what if they were drunk anyway, as long as they did their job? Well, they weren't.
They
Actually.
weren't doing their job. They're both terrible. The one time we asked him to clean the fountain, he fucking died in it. He was a terrible gardener.
Does he chew with his mouth open? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I'll find something.
All right, well, we have something now. We have Henry's letter. Was I able... I really thought we were going to find the bill of sale
He's
for the
ticklish.
thing. Eee! That's not annoying. You're just horrible.
I wanted to get revenge.
Okay. I think I might be the most ticklish you can be. Like,
Goblin giggle.
occasionally, Emma will, like, brush up against me while going for a different room or reaching past me for something, and I'll start laughing and not be able to stop. Like, it's
Tickle.
awful. Stop it. I don't like even thinking about being tickled. It's
Well,
horrifying.
if you stop talking about it, I'll do it
Okay,
again.
fine.
So mad at you.
Let's go look at Morris. Or we can talk to Vicky.
Victoria.
Vicky.
I hate the nickname Vicky.
Vicky Gords.
Ugh.
Because it's addressed to her. Maybe she'll know about the wine and go like, oh yeah, we were planning on poisoning that wine later.
I thought you already asked her about it.
No, I don't think so. Or we didn't have proof at least. We go back here? Library? I can believe
We're
you
in
being
chapter-
sufferably
We're in
tickish.
chapter 2 now, aren't we?
Yes.
We're only at the beginning.
I'll
Yes.
leave her alone now.
No, don't leave her alone. We hate her anyway. Henry's letter to her. Oh, fine, we'll go confront Morris directly. We're a lord. We can put him to death if we want to.
Did anyone point out how rain sounds are before?
Like this, listening to this makes me quite sleepy. The sort of storm noises. I've conditioned myself to
that
be quite
makes-
sleepy during it.
I think it makes lots of people sleepy though. There's nothing more relaxing than like being in bed and hearing rain in a window.
Oh, horse. Hello. I don't even find horses cute.
Yeah, you said horses were weird looking.
They are weird looking. They're little freaks.
You like that pony down the field.
Yes, there's a tiny, tiny old little pony.
He's like in this random field on the way to our doctors. So if we're going to the doctors, we just see this pony and we try and give him a rub.
Yes, sir.
And he like comes over looking. Is he a boy? I've never looked.
I have no idea.
I've never looked. Because they have massive dicks, don't they?
Yes.
Ponies and horses. That's the joke, like stallions and all that. But I've never actually looked because that would be a bit weird. But anyway, the
I
pony.
respect its privacy.
It's not wearing pants. It's like Donald Duck. But anyway, the pony comes over and he doesn't actually want to be petted because every time we do, he just sort of snorts and walks away.
I think he wants apples.
Well, of course he wants apples. So what else do they eat? Sugar cubes.
I don't know.
Isn't sugar cubes the horses, ponies, whatever like?
I don't know what the
Sugar,
horses like.
sugar, barley, something like that.
Any unusually small animal is okay in his book.
He loves small animals.
Horses are basically quadrupedal gorillas. They freak me out. I get it 100%. I think they're weird.
Barley cubes? They like cubes or something.
I don't know.
They do.
Hate horses.
This isn't a horse though. This is definitely a pony.
I know. But these are horses.
What's the difference between a horse and a pony? Is it just a size?
Small.
Just a size.
Small and stubby.
That's it then.
I think so. I'm imagining the director giving notes to the voiceover artists. Nice, but can you give me a little less? Let's go
And then
again.
Shetland ponies are even smaller than the regular ponies.
I think so.
What are those ponies? They're so small, they're like the size of a dog.
I don't know, but those are like guide horses and stuff.
I've
usually,
seen one
right?
of those.
Yeah, they're very small.
I was on the bus once going to Limerick and I saw this pony and it was literally the size of a fucking dog. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Tiniest horse breed. Tiny horse breed. The 12 smallest horse breeds.
I don't think it was a horse.
Miniature horse. Falabella.
It was like the size of a fucking... Was the pony on the bus? No, it was like in a farm and I was looking out the window and I was like, that is a tiny fucking... It's the size
Shetland
of a...
pony, a little baby one.
I don't... It was really small. It was like the
Noma.
size of a horse. I mean, fuck's sake. It was the size of a dog.
I mean, it's hard to tell because there's no like banana or man standing beside them.
A kid was standing next to it.
Mm-hmm.
To the little horse.
Tiniest horse breed. Wait, I've typed in horse and breed into Google Images. Let me check.
I misheard Emma saying barley cube is barbecued and thought she was suggesting cooking horses.
I've eaten horse.
I'm not French.
Yeah, it's literally all over France.
They love horses in France.
And
to eat.
Mongolia, I think. The two big horse-eating countries.
Well, in Mongolia, they do traditionally, it's like...
Horses are everything.
Yeah, they eat them and they ride them everywhere and... there it is! There's that little fucker. That's the fucking thing I saw. What is that?
I don't know.
What's its breed like?
I have no idea.
Whatever, that's the exact thing I saw. It was next to like a little kid and it was that small.
17 inches tall. A miniature horse is more inclined to walk on the fences than jump
So
them.
it's just called a miniature horse.
I guess so. The world's smallest horse is 5-year-old Thumbelina. She's
Thumbelina.
57 pounds.
Oh, she's ridiculously small. They breed miniature horses for sale and for horse show competitions. That seems...
Right, let's go back to the game, shall we? What about this letter that I found? Blackmail. Maybe this is motive for you killing him, possibly? Drowning him in a fountain?
It was you, I'm telling
I know
you.
you've been stealing wine from our
Because you're
Yes.
you're on the pills and you passed out. It's clearly a fucking Fight Club.
No one told me. I read it in a letter that Henry wrote to Victoria. So
Your
what
grandmother.
do you say
Don't call
about
your grandmother
that?
by her first name.
Granny Vix.
I only took a few bottles, sir. I swear.
A
I'm gonna
few?
cut off your
There's such
fucking
a lot
feet.
of them in there, I thought nobody would know.
I notice.
It won't happen again. I promise. Will you give me that letter,
No.
sir?
So you're killing all the
right,
servants
Morris.
you don't...
What?
But I'm going to be watching you.
He'll be dead in
Here
the
it
next
is.
scene.
Good. Take his fingers. You get to choose. I take all of your
I will
fingers
go then.
or both your
All
thumbs.
right, sir.
Which one do you want? 8 fingers or 2 thumbs?
2 thumbs. Because you need your fingers more than you need your thumbs.
Well then, give me your thumbs. I'll let you stay for an extra 2 weeks before I fire you if you give me your thumbs. An extra week per
You
thumb.
get rid of the picture of horses, it's distracting.
Okay. Fine. What do I do now? Where'd that go?
Well, you have your hint thing, because if you don't remember... Because I don't really remember where we were.
Fingers easy, you just want thumbs left?
Oh, no, definitely I'd get rid of the thumbs, because what do you use thumbs for?
Yeah, gripping?
Ah, you can live without gripping. What's so funny?
Well, you'd need a servant. How else would I give thumbs up?
Of course you could live without gripping.
Mm.
What would you... What it...
To hold or carry or pick up anything?
People can survive with no arms at all.
Yeah.
So,
It's
like...
gonna be annoying.
Yeah, but you use your fingers for way more than your thumbs. You use your fingers to hold your knife and fork.
You use a thumb for that as well.
Your finger. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, you do.
Him as miming holding a fork.
Well, yeah, but you could eat it without a fork. You could just use these two fingers.
Like chopsticks.
Yeah, you could. Oh, feck off. You could.
I'm saying it would be bad either way.
Well, obviously, but I think your fingers are better than your thumbs.
I'd probably lose my thumbs as well.
Thank you.
Okay, now I can go. Fantastic. Let's go to Willow Creek.
You can eat anything with no fork if you're determined enough. Wait, couldn't you just use a fork like that if you had to, like, with your
I don't
fingers?
think so. I think you need a thumb, right?
I almost feel
Unless
like
you
getting a...
do like that.
I
hold
almost
it-
feel like getting a fork now. You could
hold it like
that.
this.
No, you could hold it like this, couldn't you? Like that.
I don't think
You
you'd have
could
enough
hold
strength in
it.
your fingers to hold
You
a fork like
would.
this.
You would.
I don't think
You
so.
would.
I think it would just be annoying.
It would be annoying.
No, but I
It
don't
would be
think you could
annoying,
really
but it'd be
manage it.
possible.
I think you'd have to go crayon mode, like a child with a crayon.
How do people with no arms eat?
I assume somebody feeds them or they like smash their face
But
into a plate.
what are people who live with no arms who live on their own? How would they eat?
I don't know, probably a series of slurries and stews. Like through a straw.
Yes, but you could. Really?
I have no idea how this happens.
You could learn to use your feet like Christy Brown.
That's true.
Christy Brown.
My left foot boy, yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was his famous Irish artist.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Let me finish. He had cerebral palsy and he learned how to, write with his foot and do paintings with his feet, his left foot.
Hello, Mr. Sandman.
And they made a movie about him with Daniel Day-Lewis.
That was, eh?
I've already given you sweets. What do you want from me?
Today, I'll bet.
That kid is very annoying. Push him into the river.
Are you counting the thunder?
Right.
Maybe,
Why
yeah,
are you sitting
prosthetics or
here
whatever.
like this in the rain? Wouldn't you rather be at home?
I don't mind the rain. And also,
You have crap
I
parents.
can't go home.
I don't have an home. I'm a
You're in
ghost, you
trouble,
see.
aren't you?
Well, it's that broken window from yesterday.
He's glued
Harry
me to
told
this
my
barrel.
Dad, you know.
My dad's a
Or not
meanie.
exactly carrying home.
Well, you shouldn't smash windows then.
I see.
He's
I
got a
have to go
belt he
now.
has.
Be careful
shouldn't
of the
smash
windows
windows.
next
Yeah.
to you.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Exactly.
Throwing my ball to the other side would be a lot safer.
Did anyone actually ever say that in seriousness?
Probably. I assume so.
It's so ridiculous.
To ask about.
And we both know people who have been beaten in schools, so I'm
that-
assuming this is a thing that was a thing.
That wasn't because they believed it was right. That was just because they wanted to beat children.
Who doesn't?
Do you want to beat children?
I think I would never, but I think sometimes in an over-the-top way it can be funny, like that one Always Sunny clip
Oh yeah.
where they're beating the shit out of those kids. That is really funny.
Well, those kids did steal their bike.
That is true.
It was like they had a justifiable reason.
Yeah, if the kid's a dick.
That kid's a dick.
Yes.
He smashed the window, and he's just got a general dickish air.
Hey Harry, how are you doing?
Hello, Harry.
Why are you here? This ain't for poshos.
Yes, it is. They had like really ridiculous fancy food. Remember?
Have you come to get a bite?
Oh my god, I forgot his accent.
Oh, come on. I know your Bates is not exactly a great cook.
It's not so bad. I have no reason to
Are you a
complain.
cook then?
All right, if you say so.
Yeah, a butler is not meant to do the cooking, is he?
Mm-hmm.
This the cook is meant to do
I
the
think
cooking.
the butler would bring you the food.
Dreya did lose his shit laughing at children getting flattened by a car yesterday.
That is really funny.
What children getting flattened by a car?
The sweet child of
You showed that
mine.
again
That one,
yesterday.
yeah.
How many times have you showed that on
Probably
stream?
like a dozen. It's
Why-
really good.
Why did you show it yesterday?
Somebody asked for it.
Explain to me what a dickish air is like. Like a cocky, rude, stuck up. Who's somebody who is a dickish air about? Like a celebrity.
I've always thought.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Is that how you say his name? It is Gervais, isn't it?
Gervais.
Is that what I said?
No.
Well, whatever I said. That guy, he has a dickish air about him. Cocky, smug, thinks he's the cleverest guy in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. He's a dick.
Yes. Let's talk about Henry.
Who else?
Do you remember
Stephen
our
Merchant comes across as a
conversation
cocky
yesterday on how
fucker.
nothing
Yeah, a
ever
little bit,
happens
but more
around
likable
here?
than Ricky
More
Gervais.
likable, yeah. I was
Well,
hoping for a different kind of
Unfortunately,
I don't get
something
it.
did happen.
Because dickish air.
Oh, you mean
I don't get
Like a
Henry?
sexual joke, I
How do
think.
you know?
I still don't
Well,
get it.
news travels around here fast.
What's the...
I'm just going to read.
Tell me what it is.
Goodbye, Emma.
Tell me what it is.
We sure
Tell me what the joke
Can
is.
you... I'm trying to listen. Can you stop?
So
Oh,
how
he's so
long have
annoying.
you known one another?
Since the time he started working for the man.
I'm very bad at
Shh,
sexual
I'm trying to
jokes.
listen.
Can you...
Can I'm trying to listen though? Okay,
you
but
can, you
okay,
can
but
read.
can you? Okay,
can
but I'd rather
read.
listen. Can you listen?
Why?
Shh.
Explain your sex show, because I didn't get it.
No time to order 2 pints right away. I knew right off that we would understand each other.
Did he have any friends in the neighborhood?
Read.
Shh.
Not blind.
Probably not. You see, he was kind of alone.
The joke is the
Don't
dicks
think
can
he knew
sting.
anyone else. He used to only come here.
Can they?
Thanks anyway.
You're welcome, Mr. Gordon.
Well, all my partners have been very clean.
Right. Well, I didn't get any of that, so I hope it
You
wasn't
could
important.
have read.
Yeah, but you were being bothersome.
You could have read it like I wasn't. Was I covering your eyes?
Basically.
Oh, you're so annoying.
I need to talk to you.
Do I? Oh no, this is the grave digger. He speaks so slow.
Oh, it's just the really, really
Or
boring.
at least we only
guy.
have one thing to ask him.
Is
Tell
that
me,
a common thing
did
people
you
have
know
to deal
Henry
with? Do men
Stanton?
frequently not wash their
No, I
dicks?
didn't.
I think it depends on how
But I have
alpha you are.
Well,
Oh,
he
really?
worked as a
Yeah.
gardener for us, but
What? It's
he
gay
died
to wash your dick?
yesterday.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Sounds like I'll get to meet him soon. now.
Straight men suck.
You want anything else? I'm not interested in company.
No, I'll
But-
leave you alone.
Nobody likes Samuel. For probably good reason.
Bathing in general,
Hello.
bathing in. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's now unmasculine to bathe. And shower and stuff. And wipe,
So sad.
I believe.
Sad world they live in.
It's more the ball.
Ew. But those are the sweatiest of them all. I'm feeling sick again.
Henry, what do you think about Henry?
Did
You
know
could have
Henry
read the
Stanton?
subtitles, by the way.
Henry? I saw him in the pub sometimes. He didn't talk much, so I really didn't know him.
Where are
Now
you
leave me to
from?
my sport.
Oh, this guy again.
I can't tell if you're meant to be Irish, English, American, or Australian.
I think he's trying to do all of them.
Good morning.
Andrew Tate probably stinks, so.
Good for you. What do you want?
He looks like he stinks. He's got a
You
dickish
said
hair.
yesterday that you used to help in our garden.
Do you want to do it again?
Times? Yes.
Do you want a job?
So you knew Henry, our gardener.
We need
right?
one.
Yes. I don't want to talk about him after what has happened.
What accent is that?
When did you last speak
I have
with him?
no idea again.
Well,
I like his jumper.
yesterday
don't.
evening. I met him
A
just a short
rapish
distance
air.
off the road to the village.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
What time was that exactly?
I don't know
I
if there's a
don't
rapish
wanna
air
talk
because they
about
social
it.
just
I already
rapists
told
just sort
you
of
that.
blend in, don't they?
Mm,
They don't really
like
s-
vampires.
They don't really stick
Involved in
out.
anything.
I'm not the police.
But it's
You
definitely a
needn't
dickish hair.
worry. What did you speak about?
It was just a couple of sentences. I'm not sure.
Was he acting normal? I mean, was he sober?
That wouldn't be normal
Yeah,
for
he
Henry.
was, that's for sure. It's true that he used to drink a lot, but he didn't drink every day.
Doubt.
And yesterday, he was sober. Oh, I would
He
have
only died
noticed.
yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for
Last
telling
night.
me.
Oh
You're
yeah.
welcome.
So.
And you
Henry
passed
was
out
still
in the
sober
attic,
in
yeah.
The evening, and they found him drowned at dawn. That
Excuse
doesn't
me.
make much sense.
I mean, you can get drunk in a few hours, right? I've never been drunk. Right, I suppose we leave. I love his stupid little hood. We were told that the shop would be open tomorrow.
I'm gonna apologize to me.
For what?
I know I'm really annoyed.
For why?
You've been so picking on me.
I don't think I've been picking on you.
Are you going to apologize?
I love you.
You've been deliberately annoying me.
Okay.
And you could have just read the subtitles.
Yeah.
You gonna
Didn't
sit-
wanna.
Do you gonna sit there?
It's
No.
slowly taking in
Yes,
water.
No.
Maybe the fishermen would know about it.
Let's go into the pawn shop. We need a thing.
Oh!
Yay!
Oh, look, it's got a little horsey. I
Hello.
always wanted one of those old-fashioned hobby horses now. Is that what they're... Rocking horses.
I don't know what a hobby horse is.
No, it's a rocking horse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I always wanted one of them when I was a kid, but I never got one.
Oh,
They always
poor Emma.
They always look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
What is a hobby horse?
I don't know.
Where did I get that from?
How can I help you?
I'm looking... Oh, I need to get the film developed, and I'm looking for a strange runic object.
Oh, because Henry had it.
Yes.
You
He
turned
pawned
this
it
up
here.
again. I really can't hear these people.
Is it because your tiny, tiny ears don't work?
I'd like to redeem the
That's better.
object.
Certainly, sir. It's £35. And I
£35?
require the bill of exchange with the
You
owner's
didn't
signed
find the...
No, I haven't
Yeah.
got that.
I'll give you the money, but you see, I haven't got that bill.
He's dead.
Sir, surely you know that I cannot...
He's dead! What's he gonna fucking do with
Oh,
it?
that's what a hobby horse
corresponding bill of
is.
exchange.
Oh, I've
I
never
can understand
never
why
had
you do
one.
not want to
A
release it
stick with
without
a
the
horse's
bill,
head.
But I will pay
Those
for it.
old-fashioned toys.
I'm sorry,
Never had
that's
one.
the rules.
I don't think I had one
That
either.
object
That's the
is
thing in the
very
30s.
important to me. I am willing to pay a special price.
Ooh.
That's possible,
My
but
virginity.
how fair would it be to the owner?
He's
if
not
I
a
sold
virgin,
it
he had a wife.
to somebody else
Or a sister.
within the pawn
Or both.
Sister wife.
We don't know yet.
According to the rules, the object belongs
Well, he
to
definitely
them
called her
until
his
the
wife.
expiration
Did he?
date of the
Yeah,
note
he said,
has
my
been
poor wife, and she
passed.
died in a fire or something.
Murray, Henry can't possibly redeem it.
How do you know that?
Because he's dead.
He's dead.
Dead?
The
I'm truly
beast.
sorry to hear that, but I'm afraid the owner's death changes
Ugh.
nothing. The person who presents a valid bill of exchange and pays the designated price can redeem the object at any time then.
Please try to understand that I haven't got it.
And I'm very
Wouldn't
poor.
the money be enough?
I'm sorry. You can wait until the pawn period expires.
That's not an option.
In that case, I'm afraid I can't.
Don't you see how posh I am?
It's more of a 40s era toy. I had one because I grew up as a sickly Victorian child.
You did too.
I was not sickly.
No, but you definitely grew up as a Victorian urchin child.
No, I didn't.
You did a bit. In like a little factory
Go
town.
back to your...
Going, oh, I'm covered in soot, governor. What's a tree?
I know you would break the rules, but who could possibly find out? I am willing to pay triple the price for it.
Ooh.
Triple, you say?
Oh, he's interested now.
No, that's quite impossible. I don't want to lose my license because of your offer.
Quintuple.
Though I've got to admit it's very decent.
Have you been to Henry's
so how
room?
much money do I need to convince you?
Henry's
It
room.
seems
Yes.
you don't understand me. I'm not going to do this for any price you could possibly offer to pay.
£4,000.
This pawn shop is all I have, and I'm not going to risk losing it.
But who would know about our
It's
deal?
just gonna keep
We can
repeating
keep it
this.
between the two of us.
He's really pushing
Sorry,
this, Sam.
I'm not changing my
Samuel doesn't
position.
hear the word no very often.
No bill
No.
of exchange translates to no release.
Very well then. If I bring the bill and pay the holding price, will you give it to me?
Of course I will.
I thought he was more into money.
You know how these paws are. They'll do anything for money. Anything.
Anything without it.
Fine. Can you at least develop my film?
I need to get a film developed, and I've heard that you can do it.
That's true. It doesn't happen very often, but it's possible.
These people
Trouble
think
is,
photographs
my
steal your soul.
Now who's talking when they're talking?
Oh
yeah, push this down a bit so I can read some.
Do you know of any other place that I can get the film developed?
I'm afraid you have to go into town. I can't be of use in that respect.
Well, you
Sorry.
can't. He can't. I thought he could develop the film.
Bye.
Apparently not.
Oh, for fuck's sake! He said you have to go into town, but he didn't tell you what town.
I don't know.
I thought this was the. I thought this was the town.
I don't know.
What a dick!
Yes.
Well, look at your map and see if there's any other towns.
I have to go out first. Oh, there might be something in there. Maybe I can buy something.
To develop the film.
No, but just in general. Maybe I can buy like an X and start going on a rampage.
I wonder if it too is for sale, or if it's part of the inventory here.
You can
Hard
ask.
to say among all these things.
You know how poor people have their things.
I can't see anything I need.
I don't think you can do anything else in here.
I don't want to buy any of these things. It's
I hate
mostly
things.
garbage.
You wouldn't say that.
They say rubbish.
Fake Brit. I think that's everything then. Bye.
Well, when mainland Europeaners learn English, they learn American English.
Mm-hmm. Leave Willow Creek, I suppose.
Look at your map and see if there's another town.
No, there's Herman's house. We were told to go there at some point, right?
He said go to town, though.
Mm-hmm. What did he say exactly? Because you were talking over it, I think.
You were talking as well! You were talking...
You're doing it again.
I wish you a nice day, but that is not what it is today.
It's quite nice.
To what do I owe you a visit?
Well, you told me yesterday to come over.
Let us not discuss things outside.
This is the German fella.
Uh-huh.
Of course, the German fella is a creepy doctor who runs them. He's clearly the creepy doctor who... Is he the one who runs the morgue or the insane asylum?
Morgue, I think.
I have a lot of work to do. We can speak there.
Are you going to eat a sandwich over the body? That's one of my favourite tropes.
Let's go.
I love when they eat a sandwich over the body.
No one does that in real life.
I know.
That would contaminate the area and then the autopsy would be useless.
Whatever, like...
What they do is eat their sandwich in the corner. Apparently Del Toro did that when he was working in a morgue. They could have just been making that up.
Eat a sandwich.
There wouldn't be blood all over the floor.
Why not?
Because again, they keep these places clean.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
Small town. I wanted to ask about William. Okay, the music's gone a bit much.
I have returned as per our conversation yesterday.
Ooh, the reverb.
This won't take long. I would only like to ask a couple of questions.
Let me guess. This is about William.
Is this the German guy or is this your uncle?
You mentioned some bad burns on his body.
On the chest area, to be more specific. Yes.
He doesn't have the German accent anymore.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, what?
When we talked yesterday, you said you would tell me more about it. That is why I am here.
Is that what I said? Well, I can only repeat what I have already told you.
Not really.
Massive burns on the chest caused
Massive burns?
Is that all? An unknown object?
Probably some sort of ball of magma.
From what you already told me.
I cannot remember. Those were
That's
just initial
suspicious.
theories, anyway. I have recorded everything in the post-mortem account. Shall I quote from
Can I just have a copy?
That won't be necessary. It seems Dr. Herman has lost his memory
Get
since
your hand
yesterday.
off.
Why is he concealing what he originally wanted to tell me after we had first met?
It's not him. He's been replaced by the body snatcher doppelgangers, like in that movie. What's his name?
Presence.
What's his name? Donald Sutherland. What's that movie called? Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with Detective Collier about Henry's death.
It was inevitable that he would end this way.
Is that Henry there?
I assume so.
What do you mean?
Well, it certainly was not the first time something happened to that man after he drank himself into a stupor. I know this well because it was I who had to restore him to normalcy.
How
after
did
the other
restore a
bombs.
drunk to normalcy?
It was not
Slap him in the face really hard.
I thought it was
However,
coughing.
on this occasion, he
I don't think anything
overestimated his
works.
capacity for
Stop
drinking
pushing me!
for the
Stop
last
pushing me! Stop pushing me!
This is
Stop
rather
pushing me! You said to stay where I was.
Henry had something important.
Yeah,
that
but now
belongs
I
to
want
me.
more space, so...
I have looked just about
Bye.
everywhere.
I love
have
you.
not found
No, just stay away.
Well, I can't
So it
speak into
occurred
the mic
to
like
me
this. You're
that he might have
ruining
had
it.
it with him,
Oh.
and
Shush.
that you...
You're just very neutral.
No, go away.
Actually, it's just a small piece of paper.
Oh, was it in his
but it's
guts?
very important.
Was it in his gutty
Otherwise,
works?
I would not ask you.
Did he swallow it?
You want me to search his personal belongings?
Yes.
You want to hear what they say? You
I
stop
would be
talking.
grateful if you would do that, Doctor.
IVs work for relieving
That
drunkenness.
parcel is part of the evidence. I cannot just remove something.
Oh my
and
God,
give
you're
it
such
to
a
you
fucking
until the
nerd.
police have completed their investigations.
But that something was mine.
No, it wasn't.
No, it
No
wasn't.
matter. Until the case is officially closed,
You're such a
I
liar.
cannot even show you.
Yeah, you're a nasty little liar.
I understand. Thank you.
Kill doctor.
At least I know where that blasted bill of exchange is.
Right. Offer to give money.
Doctor, do you think you could go outside for a moment so I could have a
We're
look
such a
around?
fucking sleaze.
I could forget my wallet on the table when you return.
Excuse me. If I had not known your family for so long, I would be offended. Look, I can see where you're coming from. I already told you the parcel has to stay sealed until the investigation is over. So forget it.
Fine. Stop touching my
little-
arm
just a
or
little-
I will end the stream.
just a little.
Stop it. No, stop it. Stop. Stop. Bad. Stop. Okay. I love you very
Just play the
much.
game.
Okay.
If your arm touches me, I'm moving it. You know what? Moving it.
Oh my god, I can't use the mouse then.
Oh,
Stop
it's
it.
so annoying.
You're very alpha with it today. I've decided to become an alpha. Large padlock. Can I break it open with something?
I won't get the padlock off.
Need a key.
This is very
It
irritating.
is held shut by a large padlock.
Poor him.
We're probably very annoying to watch.
I assume so.
We've just been bickering.
It's fun.
It's not fun.
It is kind of fun.
No.
The fedora yesterday has taken its logical course.
Remember not to wash your
No more showers for me. I can't really seem to do anything else here, so I guess we'll go. We need a key from him. We need to distract him in some way. And go to the vicarage. Oh good, elf ears. This will help. Alpha. I'm sure there's alpha elves. Maybe. I don't know.
Elrond.
Yeah, he's the closest, I suppose. He's the most masculine elf. Because he's half elf, right?
No, it's because he's a dick.
Everyone likes Elrond.
He's been mean to his daughter.
Oh, she's a fucking wastrel.
And wastrel. Now who's Victorian? No, he
I
was.
don't like.
He was being a pure racist, saying that this human isn't good enough for my elf princess.
They're all a bit fucky.
Who, humans?
Yeah,
It's locked.
I get it.
The church is locked.
Right, back this
You
way.
wanted to go and talk to the priest earlier as well, but that fecker wouldn't let
Yeah,
you.
he's not back yet.
The
I
guy who
guess.
was digging the grave, the really boring guy.
The really, really boring guy, yes.
Elrond was a little racist.
Can you blame him? After the whole Isildur thing.
That's one human. You can't be like condemning a whole species.
Yeah, but have you seen us?
Have you seen the elves? They're cocky fuckers.
Yeah, but they are a bit nicer.
They're not nice. I always found the elves very annoying.
I like the elves.
Very annoying.
Oh wait, I can go into the rear cemetery. I'm not a racist, but these elves, right, they're a bit fucky. Not you though, mate, you're alright.
I like the hobbits and the dwarfs. Well, the dwarfs are kind of pricks.
Oh, the dwarves are horrible too.
Ah, they're not that bad.
And the hobbits are little racists. Every single one of the hobbits would vote UKIP. Every single one.
No, they wouldn't.
They'd all be conservative with a small c, and they'd all vote for Nigel Farage.
If you're conservative with a small c, you said you don't vote for anyone.
No, you don't vote. It means you're like conservative, but not necessarily a Tory.
I thought
Like a
meant that you
member of
don't-
the
that
Conservative
you don't
Party.
vote for anyone.
Don't think so, no.
I don't think the hobbits are a bit.
They're very Little Englander,
Yeah.
like pseudo-Tory UKippers.
Yeah, well, actually,
You'd have one
Okay,
hobbit who
I
steps
agree.
up going like, have
I
you
agree.
noticed all these fucking humans coming into our
I
shire?
agree that the hobbits are conservative, but I don't think the hobbits are UKIP.
I think they're UKIP.
No, they're not. They're not. Anyway, they're not real, so it's not problematic if I say I like them. Because I do like them. I like their little ears.
I'm just sick that, it
I
seems like you're not allowed
like-
to be an hobbit in these days.
I like how much they eat. I like their houses, and I like... The hobbits are just great. Like,
Seems like the Shire is a dangerous place to walk around. You don't feel safe in the streets
every
anymore.
species in Middle Earth is segregated. That's the point he's trying to make.
My name's Proudfoot, but the way things are going nowadays with these woke elves, I might as well change my name to Ashamed Foot.
Because, like, that's the point Tolkien is trying to make. By, like, if you read the books, which you have read the books, haven't you?
Yes, I have read the
All the species are very segregated, and that's the point of the Fellowship.
Mhm.
That they all have to come together and stop being segregated. That's literally his point.
Hobbiton for the hobbits.
There's only one bit in the books that's not really like that, and it's Bree,
Mhm.
where they mix.
Yeah, Bree is nice in the movie.
No, Bree is awful in the movie.
Oh yeah, it is in the movie. Sorry, other way around.
In the books, it's more like that.
Call Me Family took more like took the piss.
Because everywhere the hobbits go, people don't know what they are. And like, I think in Rohan...
They would look like children to your eyes.
Yes, because they'd never seen them and didn't know what they were. And you love the fucking Ents, but they're as
I love the
they're
Ents.
as segregationist as anyone.
They're nice to the hobbits.
That's not the same thing.
They're
as,
like, hello, little orcs.
Yeah, they're nice to them, but they don't want to mix with nobody.
I think they'd be fine if somebody came in and just sat next to them for a while.
No, they want to.
I'd live with the Ents.
They just
and
want
we'd be chill.
They just want to be Ents. Yes.
Fangorn Forest is an ethno state.
Emma's right. They have to all go. It's literally the point of the books.
I know.
The Ents are so fucking conservative. They won't want to help nobody.
I think they're more like us. We're neutral.
They're not neutral.
Politically neutral.
They're not neutral. He's literally killing everybody, and they're like, "I'm not helping." That's not neutral. That's just like letting evil prosper.
That's neutral in the Switzerland way.
And then I still don't forgive the Ents because they only help because he kills their trees. They're like, yeah, the Ents are so racist. They don't care about Rohan and all the humans being killed. They just care about the bloody trees being killed.
Oh, Rohan's a ratty little burg. Who gives a fuck about Rohan?
So the orcs should just killed all the Rohan people.
Maybe they would have built something nicer.
Harry, tell me, is Mark reliable?
Well, that depends. He's not exactly a saint, you see.
Who's Mark again?
This boy in the
I
jumper
reckon
with the
he'll do what
fat
you
ass.
tell him for a pound or
I'll be
two.
looking at people's fashions.
He's shaped like a pear.
He does have a lovely jumper.
Thick jumper, thicker thighs. I don't know what else to do. Guess I'll start looking up hints in a second.
That would
Gravedigger.
That would be cheating.
No, because that's a walkthrough, like.
Go away. That's semantics, boy. Semantics.
If you say so.
I do say so.
I have nothing.
I have nothing to say to this little boy.
Just drown him in the river.
This horrible little boy. Yeah, I guess I'll take one more step in here, but how am I gonna get... There's a couple of threads here. We need to get the film developed and we need to get the bill of sale. Both involve this fucker. No,
Ask him about the film again, and maybe he will. If we listen,
think we have anything. No, we can't ask him about the film again.
Oh, that's a shame.
So what exactly did he say?
He said something like, "There's somewhere in
What
town."
exactly did he say?
There's somewhere in town that can help you develop the film.
Where?
That's all he said.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because I read the subtitles.
Okay, sorry. And yet you can't remember the exact wording. Interesting.
I don't have a fucking photographic memory.
I believe the preferred term is eidetic.
Whatever.
I love being annoying. It's one of my favourite things.
The orcs, meanwhile, they're like this self-important bunch of people who want to take over and industrialise everything without any claim to the land they own. Thank goodness there aren't any real-world cultures like that.
I love that the orcs are all Cockney in Lord of the Rings. It's really fun.
In the movies.
Yeah, whatever.
He doesn't specify accents in the books.
Mm-hmm.
They could sound like whatever you like in the books because he doesn't describe them.
Mm-hmm.
It was Peter Jackson who decided that the orcs
For Cockney.
Yeah.
Really, Dreya. JK, I love to annoy also. It's just very fun. There's nothing in here. I guess we can talk to Buttles again. Buttles is kind of our hint guide. And if Buttles doesn't have anything, then I'll go over to UHS.
The hint guide.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it called UHS? What's that?
It's called like Universal Hint System.
Frog, and it's hundreds of
Yes.
games, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. To the kitchen, please. Buttles is down here. I can't remember his name.
Bates.
Oh, like the motel.
No, like masturbating.
Whatever.
That's why Bates in Norman Psycho thing is called that, isn't it?
Is it? That's the even for Hitchcock. That's lame.
It's based in a. It's
I
not,
know,
it's not
it's
Hitchcock.
based on
It's
a
based in a book. Because there's a scene in the book. Because they did it in the remake, the Gus Van Sant remake. It was the only thing that was original to that remake because Hitchcock couldn't show it, where he masturbates while watching her in the shower.
I've heard that remake is pointless.
Yeah, that's the only scene that's changed.
Yeah, what's the point of a shot-for-shot remake?
Mm.
Beat Nookie calls it girlfriend zoomies.
That man is going to catch his tie. Yeah, he is.
I found a letter in which Henry blames Morris for stealing the wine from our cellars. Did you know anything about it?
I don't like Psycho.
Yes.
I don't.
I have a good
Bates!
clue as to who might be behind it.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't want Madam to have to worry about a couple bottles.
I'm gonna fire all of you. I'm gonna take your heart.
The Bates is your, like, favourite.
Alright, choose. Ears or nose. I'm slicing off one of them. Every time they disobey me, they're going to lose a body part. And they'll get worse and more severe as the infractions continue. Because Jesus Christ. Lola is a night person and I'm a morning person, so when I nod off at about 9:30, Lola wants to chatter about things. I feel awful about being too tired to engage with. That is 100% you, yes.
It's like no one that works for him actually works for him.
Ex-prisoner and thief. Is that true?
What did he do in prison?
Mm-hmm.
Is he one of them kitty fiddlers?
But he would not hurt anybody.
It's no worse than anything you've said.
He does it well and never.
He doesn't do it well. The whale is still fucking not boarded up.
You're always calling characters nonsense. It's the same fucking thing.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'll return to my work.
Fine.
Staff are weirdly obtuse and obstructive.
Mm-hmm. They don't respect me.
That's because
this family has gotten lax in my absence.
I think you're killing everyone and they're trying to protect you. It's Fight Club.
Maybe.
It is. Like, he took his drugs and he passed out.
I don't think we did take our tablets.
Remember you passed out earlier, though?
Yeah, we did, but I don't think we actually took our tablets.
I mean, like, it's going to be so sensitive in its depiction of mental illness.
We have the
You've
family
not been
madness.
taking your mental tablets all this time.
I don't know if they are mental tablets or whatever you call them.
I take them, and you take them, so we can call them whatever we like.
They're like headache tablets. They're like paracetamol or whatever.
Yeah, but it's clearly he passes out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always call them like my mad tablets, so people will like. It makes people more comfortable. If you say, "Oh, I'm just taking my antidepressants," there's like this hush, and if you say, "I'm taking my mad tablets," people go, "Ah."
I don't know if I agree.
Maybe you just knew nicer people than me.
Paracetamol for existential dread. Someone just drowned in an open body of water and they still refuse to mend the well. Someone could fall
My
in
man
and
used to
drown.
say taking my funny pills. Yeah, it's like a common thing.
I don't know what we could talk about.
Kane
We're not
just like
close.
doesn't realise how mean the world is.
Yeah, man. Right, where can I find another clue? How do I open the box? What do I do
Yeah,
with the
and you
contents?
go ha 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 because it's less awkward. If you say antidepressants, people go like silent to the grave and it's all awkward. And if you say something like funny pills or your mad tablets, then people go, ah, you're a funny fucker. I just used to say these are the pills that stop me killing myself.
See, that's funny. Right. Have you read the letter? Someone would be interested in seeing it. Someone is being blackmailed. You should talk to Morris. Well, that's nothing. How do I find another clue about the... Search the workbench, right door, metal box.
Are they just supposed to be for
that's fine.
migraines? It's not for a mental illness.
I think so.
But I thought he said something about hallucinations and passing out.
I don't know. He just says I get like bad headaches or something like that. Herman's house. How do I get in here?
Kane has taken the sensible option of recognising the world for what it is. No, the
Sitting
world,
indoors playing games.
the world is a terrible place.
How can I open the padlocked garbage container? How can I get the doctor to help me? Oh, the doctor might be able to help develop the photos because it's got chemicals and shit. How can I get back in to see the doctor? Only with a key. The doctor keeps his key ring on a hook down in the basement morgue. He keeps an eye on you. You need to arrange a distraction. It's the same distraction that you'd need to arrange in order to look through Henry's things.
Excuse me.
None of that works. Herman stubbornly asserts that Henry's things are all evidence. His stuff is probably stored nearby, but the doctor won't let you look at it. You'll have to arrange a distraction. Try the guys in the pub.
Like, it'd be so much easier to go to a walkthrough. These hints are very annoying and vague.
Yeah, but that's all I need. It's just like, try the pub. I don't want to know exactly. I want to be surprised.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Okay. I love you.
Take your mad pill.
If you say so.
You shouldn't, like, shame people's coping mechanisms. Say sorry to me.
Sorry to me.
I love you.
I love you so much.
Have you taken your pills today?
Yes.
He forgets sometimes.
I do fairly frequently forget to
I
take
just keep them right next to my table when I wake
keep
up.
them literally next to my desk and have an alarm that goes off at
Why
8
do you
in the
forget?
morning every time. And I would say 1 in 5 days I forget.
Kane, that's not good.
They're literally here within reach. They're right here. They're on my mantelpiece and I have the alarm that goes off on my phone every day and I forget. Because I'm an idiot.
Hey.
Well, I'm very dumb.
You're not dumb.
I look at the alarm, go, oh yeah, I'll just close that. I'll do that in a second, and then don't. Right, boys in the pub. Mark? Mark seems like a shifty weirdo.
May I bother you for a moment?
Because of his jumper?
Yeah, he's got a jumper and a fat ass. You'll do crimes.
That doesn't make any sense.
I had to come off. I tried them all, but they do weird shit to me. My dad went on antidepressants a while ago, and they had some real horrible effects on him. I understand. He nearly fell asleep while driving once on them, and he was like, I can't fucking take this.
Lads, I need a distraction.
Herman, you know, the German man? Are you up for harassing him a bit?
Maybe he's Austrian.
He could be.
Or
Maybe
Swiss.
even worse.
Or Swiss.
Oh, even worse.
What are the other people that speak German?
Oh, I like the Toblerones.
Liechtenstein.
I don't know anything about Liechtenstein.
What are the countries that speak German?
Are they kind of a tax haven small country or a paedophile small country?
Germany speaks German, obviously.
Yes.
Austria, Switzerland, Liechtenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Does Luxembourg?
There's a tiny part of Italy that does.
Belgium.
Yeah.
There's some parts of Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Luxembourg? They speak German there,
Maybe,
don't they?
I don't know.
They speak French, and I think there is a language called Luxembourgish. Yes, but they only speak Italy, and it's more like Austrian German
Mm-hmm.
in the bit that borders out the Tyrol, or whatever it's called. Tyrol.
Is it a tax haven small country or a paedophile small country?
Isn't Liechtenstein got like a king?
I think they have a prince who actually has power. Like the crown prince of Liechtenstein, I think. I could be thinking of Luxembourg. I get them confused.
I would just love if he was from Liechtenstein, because nobody is from Liechtenstein.
Okay.
No, it's true though, isn't it?
Well, there's only like 14 people in Liechtenstein.
We looked this up recently, and I think we did this before on one of the stream. Because the Felon Kingdom Come.
I spelled it right first time.
The Felon Kingdom Come was the Duke of Liechtenstein.
Yes, he was. Liechtenstein, how many people live in Liechtenstein? Population 41,000. There's nobody there.
Flemish isn't German though. Flemish is more like Dutch.
Yeah, I think so.
But no,
it's basically Dutch.
There's like Belgium does have areas that speak German.
Mm-hmm.
But they mostly speak a form of French and a form of Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Flemish and Walloon, which I think is like French and Dutch.
I think so.
But different versions of those things.
Would you distract a Liechtensteinian man?
Is that
Tom
what you call
told me
people
you
from
worked for
Liechtenstein?
Dr. Herman from time to time.
Tom tends to have a bit too much to say.
It's like a town. It's so tiny.
That is very small.
Now, so I've been taking.
So the Prince of Liechtenstein is basically a mayor.
It stayed neutral during World War II, didn't it?
I think so.
Which is weird because the Germans took Luxembourg and then they were like, nah, fuck Liechtenstein.
Nobody wants Liechtenstein.
Well, I need a certain favor from you. As a matter of fact, it has to do with Dr. Herman.
So what's the deal?
This is what I want you to do.
I'm listening.
I need you to come to his house at a particular time and keep him
A
busy
couple of
for
minutes. We need more than that. I don't even know where
Ring
the things are.
doorbell and wait
Yeah, you
until
do.
he
Just go
comes
down. He said
upstairs.
where it was, down
Talk
near the
about
guy's
whatever you
body.
want.
Yeah,
Just
but where
keep him
in
there
that
for
room?
as long as
You'll
can.
find it. No time.
I don't quite like that plan to tell you the
smashing
truth.
shit. Keep him up there for an
It
hour.
doesn't look exactly.
Wasn't there a
innocent,
battle with
does it?
Liechtenstein at the other
Yes,
side?
I was about to
yeah.
say it was World War One or two.
No, they were neutral in World War One.
Yeah, so in World War One, they sent out a battalion and then fought nobody and then just like
Gained a friend.
gained a friend and brought him home. It's like showed up back going
Like
like,
when-
"Hi, we found an Italian" or whatever.
Like when a dog comes back with another dog.
Exactly.
But you know that really terrible movie, Old?
The M. Night Shyamalan movie.
The actress in that playing the mom, she was from Luxembourg.
Ah!
And I was like, that is the first time I've ever heard of anyone from Luxembourg.
Same.
She was
Oh, it
al-
was like Napoleonic, maybe.
She was also in that movie, Phantom Thread with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, I've heard that's amazing. I should watch it. Old was not.
No, it
Old is a terrible movie.
But literally, she's the
funny.
only person I know from Luxembourg.
I couldn't name another person from Luxembourg. I mean, I couldn't name her.
How many people are in Luxembourg? That must be tiny too.
I think it's bigger than Liechtenstein, but Luxembourg has 681,000 people.
Don't
682
go off it
basically.
yet. I want to see. Also, languages.
It was on the Wikipedia page for Luxembourg. Now.
See their language, Luxembourgish.
Luxembourgish.
As well as German and French.
Luxembourgish.
A West Germanic language that is spoken mainly in Luxembourg. About 400,000 people can speak it worldwide.
So basically no one.
Just quickly, let's hear this fella.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard Luxembourgish. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's be cool.
Can you click it?
I am, bitch.
Wow.
Also, mein Name ist Mark Schreder. Ich komme ursprünglich aus Lützeburg.
Sounds identical to German.
Nee, wenn es um die Frage geht, wie wir heim zu schwätzen und wenn heim möchte.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Also, es ist schwer, en fait, für mich zu definieren, was heim ist.
There's a little bit of Dutch in there.
Ich habe meine ersten 19 Jahre zu Lützeburg gewohnt.
That's so German.
Da sind ich auf die Uni gegangen, weil wir nicht mehr müssen auf die Uni.
Is Canary still here? Did that sound comprehensible to you, or was it just totally like foreign?
Right, give a positive answer.
That sounds like the Portuguese of German.
Look, I don't expect this for nothing.
I've heard the same about Switzerland.
That's supposed to be surprising.
How much does Dr. Herman pay you?
You don't really hear Portuguese much. We watched a Brazilian movie recently. What was it called again?
You don't understand.
The Brazilian movie that we
I'm
watched.
still here.
So that was the first time I heard like Portuguese properly, like for over the course of the movie.
With food, I guess.
£6 per day, even in the
10.
80s, that's not a lot.
That's not bad for a couple of minutes, is it?
£10, you could splash more.
The money is nice, but
Well, 10 minutes, £10
these
seems
days
fair.
I at least have a shared job from Dr. Herman. No.
If you're going to be rich,
£50, Christ.
if you're going to be rich, you have to be more evil.
Take it or leave it.
20? Damn. I haven't had so much money clinking in my pocket for quite some time.
You trying to be like West
20
Country or
pounds take
Cornish.
home, and it's a deal.
10 now and 10 later.
I know how
Okay,
horrible our little guy
What time
is.
should I show up?
He's so horrible. Oh, in World War II, they were neutral yet sympathetic to the Germans. Many Liechtensteiners joined the SS. It's like how we in World War II were neutral, but like neutral.
I'll be there.
So we let the Americans fucking refuel and shit like that.
They weren't exactly unfriendly to the Germans.
The morgue to get there before Mark. I hope he'll show up on time as we have agreed.
Oh, we're doing it right now.
De Valera basically just played both of them.
Oh yeah, De Valera's scum.
Yeah, but he was a good politician.
Scum.
A good politician. Those things aren't contradictory.
I know.
Like, he played the British, he let the Americans and British, like you said, do stuff, but he also didn't do anything to upset the Germans. Even when they accidentally dropped a bomb in Dublin, remember that?
Yes.
So I think Michael Collins would have been a shit politician.
Can I
Probably.
speak with you for a moment?
He was a
Dr.
revolutionary.
But he's Clark, like.
He was a revolutionary.
Clark?
Would you let me finish?
Sorry.
He was Michael Collins was a revolutionary, not a politician.
But I told you I have no news.
I'm arms deep in this man.
To be fair, the IRA was mainly trying to get arms from the Germans. Well, that wasn't anything to do with De Valera. De Valera was against the IRA.
Something else.
Yes?
Well, the thing is...
So what is it you want, Gordon? I do not have the whole day for you.
Where the blazes is that Mark?
Did you say something?
No, you see, I just...
Now who could that be?
This isn't, suspicious at all. I'm just gonna go.
It must be actually shitty for Ireland to get roped into global affairs by their neighbours' nonsense, although getting aside isn't really nonsense as such. Well, like,
who is there?
I don't know they could have done much about that. They certainly could have let in more Jewish refugees.
Wait for me here. I will return shortly.
Of course.
We're bad at that.
I remembered something else was German propaganda about the Irish, and it's so
We've
fucking
seen
bad.
a Nazi German film about
the
Irish Revolution, and it is fucking awful. It's so bad.
It's oh my goodness.
No, it's mortar resistant, but this is better.
Wait, is this the guy that drowned?
Yes.
Why does he have all these marks in his chest?
I don't know.
Is he the burns he was talking about?
I guess so.
How did he get burns when he was drowned?
How to get burned?
How to get burned?
Ugh.
You just did it!
I know.
But how did he get burns?
How to get burned?
Would you answer?
I don't know, he didn't say. Corpse. I can't interact with the... Or maybe I can photograph the corpse?
This one was about Irish life and Irish dancing.
Ugh. Jewel box, William's
I
diary,
hate
a
Irish
strange
dancing.
object.
I had to try and do it in school. I was terrible. Did you ever have to do Irish dancing in school?
I don't think so. Probably, but I don't remember.
Remember that cringy bit in
photograph.
Sinners where he starts doing the Irish dancing?
Yeah, that made me want to tear out my own eyes.
The English fella playing the Irish fella.
Yes.
Who considers himself Irish.
Yeah, because fuck
Fuck
off.
It's like Ed Sheeran just said that.
Yeah,
That
if I didn't already want to rip off Ed Sheeran's skin and hair.
I'm Irish culture. Shut up, Ed Sheeran.
Piece of imprint plastic. Oh! I can make a copy of the
What's
key.
the stupid fucker's name from Sinners?
I can't remember.
Oh, was it Jack O'Connell or something?
Something like that.
That movie shit.
Lots of things.
I hated Sinners.
I hated it.
Everybody else in the world loved it. We're in the minority,
Shit.
but I hated
I thought it was
Sinners.
shit. I thought it was boring. I thought the dialogue was awful. I thought the characters were annoying. The music wasn't that good. And that scene that everyone says is beautiful, where he imagines all the different people playing music, is
So
so
shit.
cringy. Ugh, shit movie. Glad when they all died. Shit movie, wasn't it?
Yes, I hated
It
it.
was shit
The
movie.
bottom is stained, probably by dried blood.
Does he not clean at all? I know I was joking earlier, but Christ. Oh, keys, hang on. I can, take the keys.
Key to the garbage container at the front of the morgue is
Get it
in this
copied.
bundle. I wonder what Herman
Do either
was
of you know of the
disposing
groundskeeper Willie meme from The
It
Simpsons?
must be the large one.
The one where he's like, they hate each other like X and Y.
Can't pick it up
It's
right
the only
now.
one I can think of, at least.
Herman would surely notice.
Okay.
Hello, my favourites. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Say hello.
Hello. Amazing.
Imprint of the key.
I wanted more vampires for a vampire movie.
It's it's a complete rip-off of From Dusk Till Dawn.
In fairness, that was a good thing about it. The vampire makeup was good.
Yeah, well,
Herman uses it to
but it's a
carry
complete
the
rip-off
bodies.
of From Dusk Till Dawn to
There
the
are
point
some
where they
things
don't
that
have the
contaminate
vampires
with
until
blood.
halfway through.
I'm not going to mess with it.
I don't even really like Until... or From Dusk Till Dawn.
I think Sinners just did it well because people were glad to see something that wasn't a franchise.
Yeah, it's the only... I remember, I passed my local cinema and I was like, it's the
Henry's name
only
on
thing
these
out.
box.
There were 7 movies on the marquee.
Henry's bill
Oh,
of
yay,
exchange.
we found it! It's the only thing on the bill out of 7 movies that wasn't based on a video game or a franchise sequel.
He's returning.
Awful.
Yeah.
Run,
on the
run!
steps.
Or whatever you're
Mhm.
supposed to do. You're supposed to run.
I don't know. I don't have control right now.
Alright, how was I supposed to do?
Hi, Herman. I didn't take
Are you
anything,
looking
honest.
for something in particular?
No,
No.
just leaving.
Your
Of
mum.
course not. Well, I've never been to a morgue before. I'm just curious.
That's
You
weird.
have some odd interests.
Says the one
I can
working
see
in the morgue.
that. What were we talking
Yes,
about?
the damn those Scots, they ruined Scotland
I've
one.
forgotten
That is very
completely. It can't have
You
It's
scratched
been
me.
late
anymore.
period Simpsons as well, isn't it?
Yes,
Well,
it is.
I
late-ish.
do not have
Like
the
2000
time
It's
something.
to
perhaps
talk
what's
to you
considered the
constantly.
classic.
Yes.
No offense intended.
Oh, it should be me.
That's what I
who's
think about
apologizing.
whenever I hear you complaining about
I
Ireland.
won't disturb you any longer. See you, Doctor.
Bye, Herr Doctor. Guten Tag.
Read that.
What? No, you just...
I can't say the names. Go on.
Why?
Under the command of Peter Reinberger to defend the Austrian border against possible attacks by the Italians. That's too tiny. You read.
It's not too tiny, it's normal.
Oh, you're being a bitch.
Fuck you.
Under the command of Peter Reinberger to defend the Austrian border against possible attacks by the Italians under Giuseppe Garibaldi.
Garibaldi.
Wasn't
Like
he-
the biscuit.
Wasn't he like the revolutionary?
I'm assuming he's a biscuit,
Who got
actually.
like Italy
Like a little
independent.
gingerbread
Not
man.
independent, but united country. A reserve of 2 men remained in Liechtenstein at Vaduz.
Mm-hmm.
That's the capital of Liechtenstein, anyway.
Okay.
Say it for me.
Vaduz.
When the war ended on the 22nd of July, the army marched home to a ceremonial welcome. Popular legend claims that 80 men went to war, but 81 came back. Though it was disputed who it was apparently an Austrian officer who joined up with them on the way back.
That's nice.
It was the Austrian-Prussian War in 1866. Goblin, redeemable, soundable for Emma saying you're being a bitch.
Right, we did it. Well, I don't need to talk to... I should probably pay Mark, otherwise they'll talk shit about me behind my back. Here, have a tenner.
Tenor.
You did your job fine. Can you fucking look at me when I speak to you?
Jesus, calm down, Samuel.
Look at my eyes instead of your cards. Do you want this money?
What is it you want this time?
It won't take
Fucking pores.
Okay, I'm listening.
Do you not want the money?
I can see you wasted little time spending my money.
He's already have the money.
It's mine now, and I'll spend it.
I said I would give him
however
half
I
later,
want.
didn't I?
I don't know.
I have no problem with that.
Did you have enough time to do what you needed?
I fiddled with that corpse, though, right?
But maybe you could have rung a bit earlier.
That's
What
what he
were you
gets for being a
doing
bad
down
gardener.
there anyway?
That's none of your business, really.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that. If you need something again, you know where to look for me.
I love how you paid him and then he complained how he's using the money. Well, you didn't want him to spend it on the demon drink.
He's the sort of people who...
He's the sort of person.
He's the sort of person who wrote those headlines about lotto louts when the National Lottery became a thing.
And they were right. We should all graft till we die. Except for the wealthy.
They got money and they're not even using it on stately homes or posh things. They're using it on, like, water slides.
He's never gotten money in his life. He's never worked.
No. He's a bojo person. Have this benefit. How dare you fucking spend it, you scum.
Why are you back talking to this guy?
Because we have the bill of sale now.
Oh, yeah.
Take it, you slag. He wouldn't say slag.
Is there anything I
He'd say
can do
pleb.
for you?
I'd like to redeem the object we talked about, Murray.
I took it out of his
Surely
dead
you remember
hands.
You must present a valid bill of exchange.
I am, you fucker.
Don't worry,
Cunt.
I have it.
He's got a dicky shirt too.
He
He runs a pawn shop exploiting the poor. They're so high and
spent
mighty.
it on food, you greedy little fatties.
No, they did. They're spending it on beer. But this fella is running a pawn shop and he's acting all high and mighty. He's just an exploiter of the poor.
It's £40.
Doing that.
£40?
Didn't you say 35?
Yeah,
at
fuck
first?
you.
You're rich.
Oh,
You can afford
you're
it.
right.
You scummy little freak.
I've made a mistake.
Sure.
I'll go get it for you right away.
Did he really think he could get away with that, like with a rich fella?
Mm-hmm. I didn't get rich from getting scammed. I got rich by inheriting it.
From my ancestors.
Yes.
We are
You're
the
just gone forever.
He'll be back. These people are forgetting their place.
We're the local whatever we are.
Look at him passively aggressively walking up slowly.
They're all so slow. Burn the shop down.
Bye.
We didn't burn him.
Bye. Oh, we didn't even say good day. Just bye. What is this now?
I picked this part up in the pawn shop.
We combine it together with this one. Ooh, I don't know what this is.
The parts have clicked into one another.
Okay.
Ooh, sexy Samuel.
I don't know what that means for
Parts
us.
have clicked in.
Alright, fine. We still need to get this developed, these cameras, right? Where
Try and
is it?
show him the film again.
I wasn't able to show him the film in the first
Can you
place.
show him the camera?
No. So I don't really know what to do about this, or how to get the key copied. I think this pawn boy ought
you
to be
try and
boiled.
ask him about the key then.
No.
Nope.
I guess
Bye.
you just have to go to him.
I suppose so. Fine. I'm still on the Wikipedia page for Luxembourg. Yes, we have the things. Good. Lovely.
Let's go to Luxembourg on holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Be somewhere random to go.
No.
No, be somewhere
Don't
random
really
to go.
want to.
I'm sure it's lovely.
You need to figure out how to make a duplicate of the key. How are key duplicates sneakily made in most stories and movies? You press them into wax. We've done all that. Yeah, we need to make an impression of the key. Finished. Dr. Herman has a desk in the back. You get a chunk of imprint plastic. You can leave and go find someone to make a key for you. Who would make a key for us?
I actually would love to holiday in Montenegro.
I don't know anything about Montenegro.
My friend went to...
Maybe Bottles?
I can't remember. She went to one of the M's in the former Yugoslavia. I can't remember if it was Montenegro or the... What's it called? North Macedonia? What's it called again? It's got a new name.
The Republic of North Macedonia.
Because it used to be called something else. It just used to be called...
Macedonia.
No, it used to just be called the former Republic of the former...
Yeah.
You had a much longer name.
Mm-hmm.
They put North in front of it because the Greeks
were upset.
Yeah, they just called themselves the former Yugoslavian Republic of Macedonia, and the Greeks are like no, and then they eventually called it North Macedonia.
Mm-hmm. Harry.
I know something about Montenegro.
What?
I told you that. They weren't that quiet a
What will it be,
country.
sir?
They helped the Serbs in that whole
Oh
war.
no! The genocide.
I didn't say that. But, like, they were the Serbs' allies, where the rest of the former Yugoslavians were against the Serbs.
Montenegro.
Macedonia was the one that kind of stayed out of it, and I think Slovenia did too. It was Bosnia and Croatia that were really fucked. And... Oh, crumbs.
Crumbs, I forgot about that. So many people do.
Would you happen to know someone who can make
Amazing. Shady Bar Boy.
Well, I'm not sure if he's the man for the job.
Mark again.
But Mark
Mark is
has
the
a few
local
skills.
criminal who does all the criminal
Just ask
shit people need.
All right. Thanks.
Hey Mark, everybody says you're a crim. Can you do something for me?
Good morning.
Yeah, I think Slovenia and
That'd be good for you.
Macedonia were relatively unaffected by the wars, and Montenegro
I need
didn't
someone
have
to
much
make
war
a
in
key
it.
for me.
But
Alice said you
Serbia,
can do
Bosnia, and Croatia, that was where
Okay,
most of
no
the fighting was
problem.
happening.
Croatia's
Give
meant to
me
be
the
lovely.
original, and I'll bring it back.
They
with
say
a copy
Split is
in a
very
little
nice.
while.
Mm-hmm.
And it's for free. I'll just assume it's part
Oh,
of our deal.
thank you.
tonight.
Trouble is, I only have an imprint.
Crumbs, I
That's
forgot
going
that
to be
happened,
a
just
lot
how we
harder.
engages most global
Never
atrocities,
tried
really.
with an imprint
Especially
before.
ours.
Just give it to me and pick up the result in
Why
an
forget
hour or
Yugoslavian
so.
country? That's all
I'll
of
see
them,
what
isn't
I can do.
I honestly, I lumped them all together.
Here it
But
is.
That's racist.
I know. Well, they used to be.
Look how that worked
I
out.
know, it worked out really
See
well.
you later.
Slovenia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, Macedonia, Croatia, Kosovo.
Kosovo.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
There isn't another one?
I don't think so. I think that's all of them, but I could be wrong.
I think it is.
Come back in an hour? What am I meant to do for a fucking
the steps
hour?
are so slippery that one cannot safely descend to the water.
Can I just wander around talking to little boys?
Yeah.
What? Well, how else do you kill an hour?
That sounds wrong.
Go back to Black Mirror. Anything else I can talk about? Oh, well, actually, we can talk to Herman about developing the film, apparently. Herman is, like, maybe who we go to.
I should ring the bell.
Then ring the bell.
Shame we
should
can't
ring
spend
the
this
bell.
hour marveling at our mended well. He's never going to fix that well.
should
If
ring
we
the
get to the
bell.
end of this game, the well still won't be fixed.
No. We'll
If
probably
he's-
have to go in there at some point.
If he's even still alive at the end, that character.
Find some sort of sexy ghost.
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in.
You only wanted to develop
I am
film, and you're saying it like you're saying
downstairs.
deadly serious. I need to speak to you.
I much desire to speak with you.
You give out to me for it.
I do.
Hypocrite.
When you do it, it's much more cringe.
I'm feeling odd.
One.
Sorry.
Makes sense.
Emma hates it when I call her cringe.
Just make it sound sincere.
Sorry.
Sincerer.
Sorry.
1, 2.
I'm sorry.
3.
I'm sorry.
4.
I love you.
5.
I'm sorry. You can go upstairs. We can sneak around in here.
Private rooms are probably
Don't be
up
going
there.
upstairs into people's
I'm
rooms
not
without their
going there.
permission.
Probably his goon cave. We'll leave him be. Hey Herman, do you have any cool chemicals in a dark room? You're German.
To tell him now.
Really? You don't? I thought we had... Where the fuck even is our film? Did he take it from us? Are you sure he said what you think he said?
I'm pretty sure he did, didn't he? Because he didn't give you the film, did he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the film's gone now. Hang on. He'll agree to do so. Come back later.
See, look, you may have to get the photos from Dr. Herman.
Okay, you have to get the photos from Dr. Herman. How the fuck do I get the photos?
Maybe just
then?
show him the camera or
How can I
something.
get the doctor to help the photos? Samuel will have to learn that Dr. Herman can develop photos. The way to do that is to examine an object in the morgue that has to do with photo development. Okay. Basins, canisters, maybe this is developing liquid?
Empty photographic developer canisters. Herman apparently takes the photos for...
Oh, because he takes pervert photos of bodies.
Doesn't developing film take a few days? I don't know.
I don't know how long it takes,
I
to be
don't
honest.
think so, because there used to be those shops called 1 Hour Photo. That's what the movie's named after.
Yeah, but I
Can't
don't know
go
the
any
process
further.
at all.
Herman would see me.
That
That
might be
is-
specific film,
That
or
is
maybe
such a
something.
sad movie.
I've heard it's very good.
It is, but so fucking sad, 1 Hour Photo.
I'll watch it at some
No,
point.
I'll never.
It's one of those movies that everybody goes like, "Oh yeah, that's really good," and I know nothing about it.
Watch it on your own. That's so sad. Robin Williams is heartbreaking in it.
I have liked Robin Williams in literally one thing ever, so
Insomnia.
I'd be interested to see him again.
Insomnia, wasn't it?
Yes, the only thing I've ever seen Robin Williams in that I've enjoyed was Insomnia. And he was really good. He was great in it. He was the best part of it, probably.
Al Pacino was good in it.
He was also good, but I think Robin Williams was maybe even better. He was fantastic
I've liked Robin Williams in other things.
Name one.
What Dreams May Come.
I've never heard of it.
He was alright in Dead Poet Society.
I've never seen it.
Most of his comedy was very
I've
irritating.
exclusively seen him in comedies where I find him brutally annoying. So the only dramatic role I've seen
He
of
was
his
good
is
in The
Insomnia.
Birdcage.
Oh, actually, yes. I quite liked The Birdcage when I was a kid. Although I don't remember much of it.
He was good in...
There's two things then.
What was he good in? He was terrible in Patch Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Patch Adams, I've just seen clips, but it looks really bad.
Oh, yeah, Patch Adams.
Flubber!
Oh, fuck, Flubber. Flubber's so awful. Ugh.
I did photography for my A-levels and had to develop black and white film. I could do it in under 10 minutes. Oh, cool.
I still don't really grasp what an A-level is.
We are smacking significantly fewer women around.
The Fisher King, I've also heard of this, but I've never seen it.
Oh, yes, isn't that with Robert De Niro? That's meant to be good.
Basically, I think he sounds like a much better dramatic actor than a comedic
Is
actor.
The Fisher King a dramatic movie?
I think so.
I think that's Robert De Niro.
I don't think Robin enjoyed Patch Adams. Patch Adams
Yeah,
didn't enjoy
he
it.
was
Patch
like-
Adams hated Patch
He
Adams.
didn't like it, yeah.
But, I mean, have you seen clips of the movie? It's awful. So. Can you develop this film?
Can also serve as a dark room.
There was a movie where he played a robot as well.
I'm developing the autopsy.
No idea.
Robin Williams.
No one provides such service.
Was it a funny robot?
It is
It was more of a drama.
around here. Nevertheless, one eventually gets used to.
I fucking hated it.
Are you asking
I hate
because
him.
you'd
I
like
hate
to
him as
have
a
some
or as
photographs
the mummy. What's it called? A genie? A djinn?
This is not a copier for tourists. You are standing in a
Yeah, I know. Can you do it or not?
Oh yes, that's quite apparent.
Bicentennial Man?
Very few
That was
pictures,
it, yeah.
Never heard of it.
All right then. But I will only do this because of my friendship for your
Jumanji.
family.
I forgot what
Oh.
Jumanji is. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ugh.
Hold on.
Oh, the worst of them all.
Happy
I
Feet.
cannot get you the picture without it anyway.
Yeah, that's watchable.
I have run out of toner.
Toner. We'll get some toner.
From the village?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't
Good
you
Morning
just say that
Vietnam.
No one could provide
Yeah, I've heard of that
kind
one.
service
I've not
in
seen
the
it.
village?
I find him so annoying that I've
as
not
they
really
belong.
watched any of his classic movies, and I should.
The World According to Garp.
He orders me
No.
supplies.
Is that how you say that,
Yes.
Garp?
Tell him the toner.
I've seen
is
that. I
full.
was way too young
He
for it.
will
Completely went over my
gladly
head.
sell it.
Right.
Moscow
I'll be
on the
back.
Hudson. Good Morning Vietnam. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen?
That's Gilliam, isn't it?
Ah, it says he's
I
in
think
it.
that's Gilliam. It's about him becoming a sentient android and fighting for his rights. Oh, that could be fun, or it could be very...
He was in Fern Gully. Remember he was...
Oh, fuck that
he was,
movie as well.
He was the bat.
And so he's been in a run of abysmal dog
Remember
shit.
he did the rap
Yes.
about being tortured by the scientists?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Oh, God, that was grim.
Did I say Mrs. Doubtfire? Didn't
Yes, you did. Also abysmal dog shit.
Jack. Remember Jack?
Oh, Jack, no.
Where he's like an
Francis Ford Coppola's Jack. Still rather watch it than Bram Stoker's Dracula. Sorry, everyone.
Good Will Hunting. That's meant to be good.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I should watch. Where
Ja-
the fuck those guys go?
Jacob the Liar.
Never heard of it.
Says it's a Holocaust
No,
movie. This says it's a Holocaust movie.
Oh, no.
It's not meant to be a comedy.
Mhm.
It's not Life is Beautiful.
Coppola did that? Yes. Francis Ford Coppola did Jack. One of his lesser pieces. I think he still defends it as well. He's still like, yes, it's a good movie. If you know what Jack is, you'll know it isn't a good movie.
Did I
It's
say-
basically the thing that Simple Jack is riffing off in Tropic Thunder.
Did I say Night at the Museum?
Yes.
He plays,
not
like-
a good movie. He plays Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, but the mannequin of
Yeah.
the museum.
Have you seen Mark around?
No, he hasn't shown up yet.
Hasn't he? Oh,
Probably got some work
no.
to do.
He
Are
hasn't
you
showed
looking
up
for him?
yet. He hasn't.
Not really. Just asking.
Oh, hi. No. Coppola did Jack, makes him sound lazy.
He was in Friends?
I don't remember him in Friends, but I wouldn't
Like
doubt
in one
it.
episode,
Yeah.
like. He was in an episode of Law and Order Special Victims Unit?
Oh yes, he was Popeye as well with Shelley Duvall. Robert Altman did that. It's a weird career.
He was in an episode of Law and Order Special Victims Unit?
Oh God.
It was an episode of SpongeBob.
Maybe based off his Insomnia
Would you
appearance.
stop interrupting me? He was in an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
No idea.
Thank you.
Nah.
He was in Waiting for Godot
Godot.
in 1988 at the
Mhm.
theatre. Oh, it's been a loads of things. Yes, he was in the music video for Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Have you
Oh, I
come
hate
to
that song.
buy something?
Bobby
I don't know
McFerrin.
yet.
Yes.
I'll have a look around first.
He had quite a varied
Sure,
career.
just don't.
I do have Toner. The live action Popeye was one of those video cassettes I got sat in front of as a kid to keep me quiet.
Wasn't that
It's
a
just
big
bizarre,
flop?
yeah, a huge colossal flop. It's Robert Altman, director of like The Long Goodbye, starring Robin Williams as Popeye, starring Shelley Duvall
As
as
Olive?
Olive Oil, and music by Harry Nilsson of Without You. Like, it's fucking insane premise, and it's a musical. And
It's a musical?
It's a musical, and everybody in it is so high on cocaine that none of them remember doing it, I believe. Like, it's just a fucked production all the way through. I need to watch it.
You said you haven't heard of his movie What Dreams May Come.
No, I've never
You'd
heard of this.
fucking hate it.
Why would I hate it?
My mum and dad loved it and weeped over it.
Oh, so I would hate it.
It's a drama. It's about this dude. His kids die in a car crash,
Mhm.
and his wife is really depressed.
Mhm.
And then he dies in a car crash.
Mhm.
So he's in heaven,
Oh, no.
and he meets his daughter. In heaven, everyone swaps races.
Oh, God.
So in heaven, his daughter's like an East Asian lady. And his son's a black guy.
Yeah.
His son's Cuba, what's his name? Cuba.
Gooding Jr.
And his friend who was black in life is now Max von Sydow in heaven.
Sydow.
In heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And then his wife kills herself because she lost her whole family in car crashes. Spoilers, by the way. And his wife's going to hell because suicides go to hell. So Robin Williams and Cuba Gooding Jr. and Max von
Sydow
go to hell to rescue his missus.
I mean, this sounds incredible. I forgot all the casual race swapping. This sounds amazing.
What I thought was weird looking back on it,
Ah.
apart from like the obvious, because it's one thing to say swapping the races, that the black guy be white and the white guy be black and that the white girl will be East Asian.
Mm-hmm.
But none of them swapped genders.
Yeah, that's true.
Which seems more obvious thing.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. Maybe we should watch What Dreams May Come. I mean, I would hate it, but maybe it
You
would be
would.
entertaining.
My mom and dad were bawling their eyes out.
Of course they were, because they're fucking morons.
Little me was crying. I was very young. I was like 9 or 8, but I think I was bawling.
Oh, no.
When he went to rescue his missus from hell, I thought it was so
No,
sad.
I'd rescue you from hell.
I just couldn't understand.
No matter what race
I
you
couldn't
were.
understand the whole suicides go to hell.
I know, well, that's very Christian.
Well, yeah, it is a real thing. But
Yeah.
but little me was like, what? The poor bitch loses her entire family, kills herself, and you're sending her to hell.
That's how it goes.
The East Asian lady is, yes, I fucking remember that scene. It's so fucked up.
Oh my god.
The East Asian lady is his daughter, yes. And she says, I did this because you said on a flight once, East Asian women are the most beautiful. Yes, I remember that scene. It was so fucked up. And her father goes, I didn't mean that white women weren't beautiful. And she goes, I know, but it's stuck in my head. I remember that. I remember.
Oh no!
Oh, his son didn't just become black. His son took the form of his friend,
Mm-hmm.
not his friend who was black in life.
That's fucking weird.
Because that's the only man you ever respected.
Jesus Christ!
And then his friend who was black became Max von Sydow.
Sydow.
And he was, and I don't know why he wanted to be an old white man, but
I've just felt like giving it a try.
yes. She was all like, you said on the flight the East Asian women were the beautiful and intelligent, and he said, I didn't mean only East Asian women. And she's like, I know, but it always stuck in my head.
When did this come out?
And my dad was bawling, saying, it's so beautiful.
When did this come out?
You could Google it. I
Yeah,
think
like-
I think the late 90s, early 2000s.
So it's like, it feels like a sort of, this was a thing in the late 90s, early 2000s, because it kind of gives me Klippenstein's vibes.
I don't know what that is.
You know, the Klippenstein's Tribe movie?
No, I don't
with,
know what it is.
Richard Dreyfuss, where he blacks up.
I don't know what this is.
Really? This was Kippenstein. I think it's Kippenstein. I discussed on stream at some point. Kippenstein's Tribe? Kippendorf's Tribe.
Oh, God.
It's Richard Dreyfuss is a professor whose wife is dead, and he goes into a depression, but he hasn't told anybody that he's stopped writing his thesis or whatever on this like undiscovered African tribe, and so he and his kids.
No, it's not African.
Where is it?
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea, sorry. And so he gets him and his kids black up and dress up as tribals and start dancing around in grass huts in their garden and filming it on VHS. And he makes up a whole story about this is the tribe. And then at one point, the best part is Jenna Elfman, the character there. She's like one of his students, I think, or like a grad student who's like really invested in this, and he gets her drunk because the university is pressuring him to film one of their mating rituals. And so he gets her drunk and blacks her up and then films them having sex without her knowledge and then shows it to the university as like, this is their mating ritual.
It doesn't seem to be on YouTube.
No, that's not the name of the movie.
What's the name of the movie?
Krippendorf's Tribe. This one. Instead of documenting a previously unknown tribe in New Guinea. But then she sees this tape and goes, oh my god, that's me in blackface. And then sort of joins in with the whole thing.
You're spoiling it?
Nobody should ever watch this fucking nightmare.
This video is not available.
Shocking. Official trailer.
And then we'll watch the trailer before Dreams may come. That would be funny.
I ducked out a moment and I saw a bit of this film and I never remembered its title.
And this came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
98. Go back up.
Anthropologist James Krippendorf was given $100,000 to find the last undiscovered tribe of New Guinea. Unfortunately, he didn't find a thing.
Well, I guess you can come home again.
How are you?
He's a little flatulent today.
Oh, that was him.
Tonight, his colleagues are expecting a tribe.
So this is my lecture
on the undiscovered tribe of New Guinea.
On the undiscovered tribe of New Guinea.
Of course.
I
discovered.
So he's going to invent one.
Do they have a name?
Don't you love the days with the old-fashioned movie trailers?
The Shell Mick
That takes talent.
You do have film, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Of course he has film.
Touchstone Pictures presents
The show is all the pictures taken without the ritual body paint on.
Nicely put.
It is our way.
Yo!
the story of a little deception.
Who is the adult in this room? Don't answer that!
1998.
That goes a long,
It's called
long
Kippendorf's
way.
Tribe.
Would
Silas.
you be interested in watching the mating rituals of the Shelmick Mill? You mean sex videos?
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, he gets her drunk and then he tricks her into having sex on camera in blackface.
And this
that's
is
where
the
it
Robin
goes.
Williams movie.
This is the one you were talking about. It's so bad.
This is the Robin Williams
Oh, I
movie.
think I would die.
This is
if I tried to watch
1998 as well.
There was just a thing. They just loved race swapping in the 1990s. No movie decent people should concern themselves with. Yeah, I've never heard of this. Why is it in 100p?
I don't know.
Nobody likes this movie.
I love you too.
Oh, I fucking hate his face. I think he should only play villains. L.
This is the trailer, right?
Yes.
Don't move.
I mean, it's long and shit.
The moment that comes for everyone.
There's the trailer voice guy. Is that Don LaFontaine?
I don't know.
has come.
He's not really
for
playing
Chris
anyone
Nielsen.
these days.
You've died, Chris.
Oh, that's his son.
Is a place where you know only joy.
Screwed up. I'm in dog heaven. You're creating an entire world here from your imagination, from anything you want.
Because you know heaven
Where
is
you feel
what you perceive
no
it
more
as.
fear.
There is his daughter. Did you see her?
His East Asian race-swapped daughter.
Anything you can imagine is real.
Fuck me, this is giving Hook vibes. Oh, I hate Robin Williams.
Left behind.
I need Annie. That'll change in time. Time?
Hate his whole fucking vibe.
It's not gonna make me need Annie any less.
And how far would you go?
You never see her. I'm her soulmate.
I just don't like him looking at Cuba Gooding Jr. like that. Oh, I would fucking despise this.
Your wife, love you is strong. You just kept me there.
Robin
That's his black best friend, you said?
Understanding.
And that's hell.
Giving up.
Looks like H.R. Giger.
They make it look like those paintings from a Spanish.
Annabella Sciorra.
I'm still here, babe.
She was in Sopranos.
Is that his wife?
No, that's his wife in this movie. But in The Sopranos, she was one of Tony's mistresses.
No,
remember?
but like, does she get race swapped in the movie?
No, no.
Why? Because she goes to hell?
I don't know.
And they don't get race swapped in hell, only heaven?
Well, like in heaven, you can do whatever you want. When hell, you're being punished.
So they're just doing it like, it's not like they get assigned a race swapping. They're just like, oh, I just feel like being Asian today.
We explained.
Yeah.
She wanted to be East Asian because her dad said they were the best women. We just said
Yeah,
that.
I know, but I thought that was like assigned by God when they go in.
No, they chose
like
it.
oh my God.
You can do it, whatever you want in heaven.
Mm-hmm. Cool. The wife is white. She doesn't need to be correct.
Well, his kids were white too. They race swapped in heaven.
Cool. Well, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're still asking about Toner. We should probably finish up soon.
But yeah, like the woman playing his wife in What Dreams May Come. Remember, she was in The Sopranos. She played one of the mistresses.
You're lucky. I've still got a couple of
Yippee!
I saw this whole movie and I cannot remember a damn thing.
I hate Robin Williams when he's being comedic, and I hate Robin Williams more when he's trying to be inspirational. He's great as creepy, fucked up villains.
Yeah, literally the daughter chooses to adopt her father's racial, sexual preference to get his attention.
Oh.
Well, no, technically, he said, if I remember exactly, you said, Dad, the East Asian women were the most beautiful and smart and graceful. I didn't mean only East Asian women. I know, but it stuck with me, Dad. I just remember.
Why do you remember this?
I remember my dad bawling and saying how beautiful it was.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Because then he goes, have you played chess in heaven? And she goes, no, I was waiting for my partner, and as in you. And then they hug, and my dad was bawling.
Do they fuck at any point?
No, but that's weird. They died as kids, and in heaven they're adults.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just race swapped. They're also adults.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of children.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually fucking insane. I want my mind. Well, I don't know
Let's
why.
have a double bill with that and Krippendorf's Tribe.
I don't mind. Well, I don't want to watch Gryffindor's Tribe. I don't mind watching What Dreams May Come again.
Mm-hmm.
I have this weird thing where I remember mediocre movies really well.
Samuel Gordon.
I need to be. Yeah.
Stuck with him.
I
stuck with me.
I don't know. Like I could just because I was 8 and influenced by my dad. But I remember being moved, not necessarily by that bit, but by the bit we rescues his wife from hell.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is very weird now looking back on it.
Yes.
I have this weird. I just like movies. I have movies I really love, and I don't remember them as well as mediocre movies.
Yeah.
I just remember lines and stuff.
Herman, I've got the toner.
I would like to ask you
Develop my photographs, please.
I think that it stuck with me because I told this story in stream before. My dad said something the opposite. Remember?
Oh, your dad said something really weird and racist?
Like, we were in a Chinese restaurant.
Because he's a weird racist?
We were in a Chinese restaurant for my birthday having a meal, and there was a lady in the corner crying. And she'd had an argument with one of her colleagues, and I was like to my dad, why is that lady crying? And he was like, they're a very different culture, we just cannot understand them.
It's just such a weird fucking thing to say.
So I think I remembered it because of
Why is that random woman crying over there? Asians are mysterious.
That's
honey.
basically what he said,
We can't
yeah.
understand why anyone would cry if they're Asian.
So
It's just a fucking weird thing to say to another person.
I think that scene reminded me of it because it was like my dad, but the opposite. Like
so just stuck in your head.
Well, no, like Robin Williams is being racist too, but in the opposite way, where he's fetishizing.
We may never know. Stares into
I guess by implication, the daughter tried lots of ways to make a connection with her father in the afterlife, and nothing works. So she was like, well, that's the weird. Okay, one more thing about this movie, then I'll shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
When he initially meets her, he doesn't know it's his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Oh hi, I'm your guide." So maybe he was horny before he found out it was his daughter, because he was banging on about because he was fetishizing East Asian women.
Mm-hmm. They're just so demure.
He didn't know. He said,
Yeah.
I remember the line. If we do watch it, let's see if I remembered it. I think it was graceful and intelligent.
She has to tell him, that's the thing. We could talk to her, but she does not speak in our way.
Let's watch it.
No.
Why not?
Maybe.
I'm not watching the other one though.
Why?
Well, that looked worse.
You love Richard Dreyfuss.
That looked. No, I don't. That looked worse. That looked worse. That movie was.
Oh, that looked viciously racist.
Before I can do the
Okay, fine.
I can't remember where the spirits can present as themselves. I thought they could present as themselves. They just wanted to be, because the daughter wanted to be his perfect woman, and the son wanted to. He didn't just take the form of a black guy. It was his dad's best friend, and he was like, "This was the only man you ever respected." So like, it wasn't just swapping the race; it was what their father preferred.
Absolutely fucked.
I think it was like implied he was a shit father or something.
So why did he go to heaven?
Don't know, because he didn't kill himself. Also, you saw in the trailer, he like died trying to help another lady.
Yeah, okay, so you get redeemed.
No one saw he did anything bad. Maybe there's no excuse in that case, Emma.
Where's Mark now? I need Mark.
They don't. I think they don't make movies like this anymore.
Man, Mary makes some wonderful meals.
I would.
Where's Mark?
Are we even going to talk about
seen
this
Mark
movie?
around?
I can't remember.
No, he has. He's probably got.
We were talking about film and 1 hour photo. And that's a good movie. Very fucking sad. He just plays like, I won't say any spoilers, but he just plays this awkward, lonely guy. So sad.
Anything in here? I don't think so. These Englishmen have done the unthinkable and left a pub. They hardly ever do this.
He was kind of annoying though, wasn't he, Robin Williams?
I think he was unbelievably annoying, like unbearable. In most things I've seen him in.
I cried at the end of Dead Poets Society.
I still haven't seen it.
I thought it was pretty...
Again, I hated the things I've seen him in so much that I avoided things that were meant to be actually good. Like Dead Poets Society.
Well, I was very young, so most of it was quite boring to me and I didn't get it. But I bawled my eyes out at the end. But the ending was very sweet. It's very melodramatic though, looking back on it.
He loved that too. It was either really unfunny comedy or melodrama. Or both.
It's
like
not
Patch
a sin
Adams.
to be a bad father, but suicide unacceptable. Yeah, I think in most...
It's the only unforgivable sin, I believe, in Catholicism at least.
It's a sin in all Christianity. I think it's a sin in Islam and Judaism too.
It's like you're destroying God's creation.
Yeah, it's like the worst sin because
And-
only He can take away life and give life.
Also, you can't ask for forgiveness afterwards because you're gone.
Yeah. So suicide.
It's like the
suicide.
fucked one.
Imagine what Herman probably. Can I
hold?
That's gross. He's doing that in front of you.
Why?
Yes.
Got the film yet?
Have you developed that?
Not yet. I have worked.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, I don't know what to do.
He is busy, like.
Yeah, but what do I do? Hang on. Examine the morgue. Go click on the canisters. Yep. Before he can help you, you'll need toner. Yep. He won't be able to. Keep trying every now and then until you get them.
He have a
Oh my
daughter
God.
called Zelda after the video game.
Mhm.
Robin Williams.
Yes, he did. He loved Legend of Zelda.
I saw this really mediocre TV show called Dead of Summer in which he played a trans man. You ever heard of that?
No, I haven't. Ask him at least once about the photos before they're ready, then travel elsewhere and come back. If you try that and it doesn't work, then there's more you need to do in Willows Creek and Herman's house first. So we travel away and then back. and that might work.
Yeah, it was called Dead of Summer. It was meant to be like this sort of thing about 80s, summer camp horrors. And Zelda Williams is in it playing a trans man, which is a bit iffy, obviously. And yeah, I can't remember if it was like a spoof or a homage.
I don't know. I didn't know Zelda Williams was in stuff. I thought I've seen her in literally an ad for a Zelda game on DS. I think it might have been Phantom Hourglass.
A Link, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely unwatchable shit.
They're saying that girl from Euphoria could play Zelda and all the turfs are going crazy.
Yeah, even though I don't know if she's a good actor, but she looks exactly like Twilight Princess Zelda.
She does, yeah.
Yes, I am down.
I don't know if she's a good actor. I've never seen Euphoria.
I've never seen her in anything. I know that Hideo Kojima loves her, and she does like TikToks where she like plays with knives and stuff. And I was like, "You're such a fucking nerd."
Euphoria does not look like my kind of thing.
I don't even know what it's about.
It's a teen show.
Was Zendaya in that?
Yes. They're bringing it back for a third season, even though they're all like...
They're all like 40.
No, but they're probably closer to... Zendaya has to be closer to your age now.
I think she's my age.
Yes. Maybe a bit younger, but she's certainly not a teenager. It was
Yay!
Barely believable when she was 21, but now she's 26, 27. But yeah, it's about teens, like, typical teen thing where they're all taking drugs and screwing each other. Which is very realistic. Like, all the teenagers I knew were all little virgins. Well, they are, like, real teenagers are not having sex like in these TV shows and movies.
Okay, I have pictures now.
Yeah, it's just about banging each other, Euphoria. And plus, too, from the clips I've seen, they always make it look like, because it's actually adult actors, like really hot sex. Where actual teenage sex would be all, really terrible. And falling. That's what I like about Booksmart. Remember that movie?
Yes, I haven't seen it yet.
There's a good bit.
It's amazing.
It's a good movie. There's a good bit where the girl is doing her first time with her girlfriend, and it's just she completely screws it up. Like she puts her finger in the wrong hole.
Aww.
Because that's what you do your first time. And I was so happy seeing it. I was like, finally, a movie where the teenagers aren't sex gods their first time.
I only watched the second series of Euphoria. It was both interesting and immensely silly. Fingering the urethra. Ooh.
I think it was her butt. I'm not sure though. She just went, that's the wrong hole.
Okay, well he's still gone. I have the photographs, but I still don't know how to get fucking Mark back. How do I get Mark?
Yeah, Booksmart's a good movie. I liked it.
You may have to leave Willow Creek and may have to get the photos from Dr. Herman before they get Mark back. So it might just be wander around again. I mean, we should definitely save now before we do this. Like, save and exit. We've been live for 3.5 hours. Are you getting pizza then? Emma was saying we should get pizza again. Considering your belly is so sore, we can get pizza.
It's cramps.
Your belly is very sore, so you can have a pizza treat.
I don't need your permission.
Can I see these photographs anywhere? I'm not sure. Emma with film in a black rug.
Jonah Hill's sister's in Booksmart. What's her name?
Beanie something or other. Feldstein? Beanie Feldstein, I think. I don't know why her name is Beanie.
She's not playing the lesbian. Her friend is.
Okay.
Because she's the one that's actually lesbian in real life.
I had no idea. I don't know anything about Beanie Feldstein.
She was in
She was in What We Do in the Shadows, I think, briefly.
She's Jonah Hill's sister. You can kind of see the resemblance.
Yeah, I think so. Where's his diary? I mean, I don't know how to access his diary. I have William's diary, but that doesn't help. Have you had a diary this whole time that we should be reading? Is it in your wallet?
There are some coins in it.
Oh, I'm running out of money. Oh, I now have coins. What?
There's quite a lot of money.
Okay, and now I just took out fucking coins for no reason. Take your pills.
I often have headaches these days. I'd better keep them.
Fine. You don't want to use them, though.
Maybe you'll stop murdering people if you take your pills.
That would be funny.
I think it's going to be a Fight Club thing.
Pizza, pizza, pizza. When you order the pizza, can you call it pizza?
I'm not sure I'm going to order pizza. My stomach is kind of
But
sore.
your tummy!
But I don't know if I feel hungry. I might just go sleep.
No! Your poor sore tummy. You want a guinea pig on it?
That doesn't actually help me. I've never found like hot water bottles in my stomach when I have my period. I find it irritating. I don't actually find it soothing.
I have nothing.
Well, maybe now I can talk to Beer Boy and he'll tell me where Mark is. Like maybe he'll say, oh, he's around the back. Talk to me.
You can talk to this guy.
What
Oh,
will
he's
it be,
a
sir?
loser.
I'd
That's
like
not
to
very
ask
nice.
about something.
Don't be so
Sure.
mean.
Mark back yet?
Have you seen Mark? He was supposed to.
Aye, he popped
Okay.
in just a moment ago, but went somewhere right away. But he's left this.
Yay! Sorry. But we have a key now. We can root through the bins before we go.
That's what else, whatever her name is, Beanie Feldstein. Ladybird. She was in that.
Oh, I've also heard that's
Thanks.
great and I still haven't seen it.
That's so
Everybody says that's a masterpiece.
It is, it is. Now that's
It's one of the it's the reason why everybody fell in love with Greta Gerwig. And then Barbie happened.
Oh, Little Women was great too.
Oh, I also really like Little Women.
And people
that's
like France. I haven't seen it, but people like
Frances
France.
Ha.
She's the. I think she wrote the
Yeah,
script.
but that was
and she's
for
the lead in it.
That was for indie nerds. That's a Noah Baumbach film.
That's her husband.
Yeah.
Well, I think she wrote the script and she was the lead in it.
I think they write everything together, don't they? They wrote Frances Ha together. I think he might have written for Little Women. He definitely co-wrote Barbie.
He did, yeah.
Weirdly, because you don't associate his vibe with Barbie, I think.
Yeah, Ladybird is great.
I'll watch it at some point.
A lot of torn papers are
One of my
on the
brother's
top.
favourites.
What's her
Somebody
name?
must have
Saoirse Ronan's very
disposed
good
of
in
them
it.
only a little while
She's
ago.
pretty much good in
They're not
everything.
wet.
Mm.
I'll have a look at them.
Oh, some papers.
Just the relationship with
Oh
her.
no, more torn notes.
The relationship with her mom is just so spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember seeing Greta Gerwig give an interview where people, she said that men were asking her, are your mothers and daughters really like this? And she was like, yes they are. And it's like...
From what I've heard about that movie.
No, but like... No, it's...
Oh.
Ooh! Ooh!
That's a human rib cage.
The stink of decaying flesh is forcing
They don't just
tears
get rid
into
of that in the
my
bin,
eyes.
right?
He's a murderer.
They
course they
can't
don't.
really examine this.
Of course they don't get rid of it in the bin. He's He's hallucinating, because remember earlier he hallucinated blood in the hedge thing.
Maybe.
Human remains. Shouldn't they be buried deep in the ground?
Or you could burn them.
Tied
You
up
can't, isn't it very
bags,
hard to burn
oozing
bone?
Blood.
I think so.
I'm not touching that.
Coward.
You have to get like a proper incinerator to burn bone, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And even then, don't they have to like grind it down or
I
something?
think they have to grind it up in like a mortar and pestle and add it into the ashes.
Really?
I think so.
Even at like a normal cremation home?
I think so. I think they have to like grind it up.
Really?
I think
What-
bones are quite hard to burn.
Someone actually grinds down the bones?
I think it's a machine, probably.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a person.
Alright, well, we have clothes. Henry's clothes.
The pockets are empty, but I feel something hard inside.
What?
The
What's inside? What do you mean something? Take it out
the
then.
pockets are empty.
Like, cut it open.
Yeah,
I guess I
maybe
might
if
need a
you-
knife or
yeah.
scissors. Let's do a puzzle in the rain. Oh no! Okay, this will be so much easier than the photograph because it's text. So much easier.
But yeah, I think her mom is Laurie Metcalf in Lady Bird. That's the woman's name, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's just so spot on. Like, you know, they'll be viciously arguing and then suddenly they'll see a nice dress in the shop or a song will come on the radio that they like and then suddenly they're friends and then they go back to viciously arguing. It's just so... I just don't get how she could make Little Women and Lady Bird so good and then Barbie so bad.
Emma, it's important to know, Emma fucking hates Barbie.
I do.
The movie.
I do, I hate it.
Like I dislike Barbie quite a bit. I've never seen anybody hate it as much as Emma does.
I hate
Emma rented probably for about 15 minutes straight once we left the cinema about how much she hated
I
the
did, I
movie.
hated it. I hated it. I found it so disappointing.
I mean, it is pretty bad, to be fair.
Oppenheimer was the better movie.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to like Barbie more because I like Greta Gerwig and don't like the other boy. What's his name? Christopher Nolan. So I was as shocked as anybody.
Little Women wasn't as good as the 90s one. I didn't really like the 90s one. That's the one
I've
with-
never seen it. I've
that's-
heard it's okay.
That's the one with Winona Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it. I like the one with Saoirse Ronan.
I wasn't expecting to like the Saoirse Ronan one, but I really did. I thought it was amazing. This way? Yeah, that makes sense. Tiny little boy here.
Though I
Don't know
will
where that
say,
goes.
at least the Winona Ryder one actually got a small child to play the little sister.
That's true. The ages were all over the place. in the
Well,
one
they
we
got
watched.
Florence Pugh to play herself the whole movie.
I know.
Which
It
was
looks-
ridiculous.
When it would cut to her in like a classroom or something, it looked fucking insane.
I saw the meme that looked like Elf.
Yes, it was so silly. It was really good. Well, that's a flaw, definitely, but it's funny.
I like Florence Pugh though.
Florence Pugh's great.
Is
She's
that
good
his
in everything.
surname? Pugh?
Yes,
She was great in Midsummer.
which is a silly name.
She was really good in Midsummer.
Yes, I don't really think I've seen her in that much, but I do like her. Oh, this is so much easier than the previous one. Look at this, it's already basically done. Oh, it's so easy.
Dear,
Yes!
my next delivery.
Christian Bale is a better actor than Timothy Chalamet. I don't think I could disagree more with that statement, but I haven't seen either of them in that much. To be fair, Susan Sarandon is always great.
Well, I liked Laura Dern as the mum.
Because I think Christian Bale is shit in what I've seen him in. At least.
Laura Dern was the mum.
Yes, Laura Dern is great in everything too.
Susan Sarandon is
my
great.
results, as usual, within the next month.
H.
See, I told you he's a creepy murderer.
Mm-hmm.
But who's hiding behind the R? What kind of delivery are they
This is
talking
all the
about
name of
in that
science,
letter?
creepy experiments.
Mm-hmm. The good of science. Or do we know anyone with Robert? It's probably Robert. It's probably our creepy fucking brother.
Do you want to go until 5?
No, we'll end in a second.
It's 16:38 now.
Yeah, but I am also hungry. I want some food.
Are you going to get me pizza, so?
Fine.
Will you walk to the shop?
No,
and
I
get
won't.
It?
You'll
Oh,
get it
that
if you
is
want
so
it.
mean. I might.
You can order something.
Oh, I don't. The takeaways are shite around here. There's this nice pizza shop. It's decent, like for this shitty town. But they don't deliver. You have to walk and get it.
Mm-hmm. And it's a whole, I'm going to say, 4 minutes from our house.
You're a prick.
I love you. I just felt like context was needed.
You're a prick. That's so pricky.
Sorry. 4 minutes leisurely walk from our
That's actually more like 10 minutes. And
It's
that's
not 10
and
minutes
yes
at
it is.
all.
Yes it is. And that's not actually the point. The point is that I didn't want to go out. Dick.
I love you.
You're a dick. See, he fucking says that and he literally just said he wouldn't do it.
I know. It's funny.
Whenever we get pizza from there, I go and get it.
Mhm.
When do you ever go and get it?
Never.
We either go together or it's just me.
Mhm.
When have you ever gone by yourself and gotten it?
I don't think ever.
Okay, today you're doing it, so
Nah. Won't bother.
go on.
Nah.
Go on.
Nah.
Go on.
Nah. We can probably confront Robert if this is the Robert. I don't know if my boy is smart enough to know that it is Robert, but it's obviously Robert.
Who's Robert again? I've forgotten.
Brother up here.
Uncle.
Brother, whatever. It's an incest family. We're rich. Rich and English. They fucking love incest. I'm sure everybody in England's related to each other.
Says the one from Ireland.
That's true. I'll send you a glitter bomb. Where is Robert? Robert's over here by the library staircase, right? Where we have to go the other way.
So you won't go. You
Background.
won't go then.
Nah.
I'll cry.
Then cry. I'll order you food.
Ah,
I don't
no.
feel like going out either
The
today.
takeaways around here are shit. They're horrible.
Get Emma pizza or the world burns.
We've already said.
Oh, Christ in heaven.
That's what I said.
I think you've infected me. I've noticed myself when I'm editing in videos, I'm saying that more.
What do you mean I've infected you? Apologise.
You infected me with your little colloquialisms.
Apologise. That's such a horrible way to describe me.
Is-
Apologise.
I love you.
Apologise.
Sorry.
You've infected me. You mean I've been an influence on you? Infected.
Same thing.
Say sorry.
Sorry.
My God.
You've infected me positively.
Oh yeah, as in such a
Mhm.
lovely infection.
Yes. I think that's about it here. We can go to Vicky's room? I think that's always locked.
Victoria.
Vicky Gran.
Victoria.
Vicky Pollard.
Granny Vix.
Vicky Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
What was her catchphrase?
Am I Bob? No,
No,
that's
that's-
Catherine Tate. They're both so fucking annoying.
That's Lauren.
I have no idea.
How does the pizza place not deliver? I know, it's fucking ridiculous.
The only one I've ever seen not do it.
You can ring and say, I have it ready for them there. But that's actually shit, because it's always cold.
Mm-hmm.
They say, like, arrive at this time, and then you arrive and you get it, and it's cold. Am I right?
I guess so. I've never noticed.
They
Sorry.
should deliver. It's ridiculous, like.
Alright, I guess I'm saving and exiting. Hang on, because I don't know what else to do. I guess I'll look at my in later. Save game. Morgue troubles. Because we found a body, and obviously they're dissecting and or eating people or resurrecting zombies or something. Don't really know where the plot's gonna go, because it seems like there's some fucky Frankenstein shit going on. So I'm interested.
Maybe he'll bring back your wife.
Maybe we're building a wife out of wife parts. Ooh, that could be fun.
No, she'd be all gone by now.
Yeah, we could. Maybe they kept him in the fridge.
Her. They said that she died 12 years ago. So there'll be nothing left of her to bring back.
Yeah, but if
like,
they
apart from a skeleton.
If they chopped her up into wife parts and then kept the important ones in the fridge.
What are the important ones?
Head, obviously. Ass. Tummy. You can do without everything else. And then, like, just fill the rest in with, like, random bits and pieces they
You're
find.
like that Doctor Who episode with Shirley Henderson.
I don't remember.
You know the one from Harry Potter and Trainspotting? The one who plays Moaning Myrtle.
Oh, the hot squeaky woman.
The Doctor Who episode where at the end she's like a slab of concrete.
Yes, I remember.
And the boyfriend goes, we even have a sex life. And she goes, let's not talk about that. Because there's only one thing she could possibly be doing. Remember?
Yes.
You're like that. Oh, the head. Just keep the head.
And the tummy. Wife parts. Right, thank you everyone for watching. It was fun, as usual. I like it. I like the game. I like streaming. I will be live again on Monday, I assume. I think I'm here on Monday. Oh, thank you for the bits! Can you watch Napoleon Dynamite? Oh,
I've never seen
I think I'd hate it from the clips I've seen,
never
but
seen it.
Maybe I'll like
What's it even about? I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about its plot.
Some fucking Mormon nerds doing jokes.
Are they Mormons in real life or in the plot?
I think both. It's made by Mormons.
Mormons!
Napoleon Dynamite. Small town high schoolers. There's like an election.
The characters are not Mormon.
I don't know. Film stars John Hader, a nerdy high school student who deals with several dilemmas, befriending an immigrant who wants to be class president, awkwardly pursuing a romance, and living with his quirky family. Any clip I've seen of it, I've gone, oh my god, I think I would want to kill myself. But
that
maybe
sounds
it's
like
good.
something I'd have loved when I was a teenager.
This is a classic.
I
This is
don't
up there
know
with
if I-
Superbad
I
as
don't know
things
if
that
I'd
like
like-
millennials love.
I didn't like Superbad.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'd like it now. It sounds like something I'd have liked when I was a teenager.
I think if you're a certain age,
and
you
I think
love
it
this.
sounds like something you'd hate.
Yeah, it probably is. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Thanks for any bits and
So you did like Scott Pilgrim.
stuff. I did like Scott Pilgrim. It's not usually the sort of thing I'd like, but I did. It's been compared to Wes Anderson.
Fucking
yeah,
Kieran
but
Culkin
some stuff
is
does.
so
It's
funny
really
in
bad.
that movie.
In Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, like that bit with Chris Evans.
I thought you hated Kieran Culkin.
But he's very funny in that movie.
He is.
Like that bit with Chris Evans. He's like, I want to have his babies.
Mhm.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And Chris Evans comes out of the caravan and they have the
Mhm.
music. Oh, that is very funny. Chris Evans is actually very...
I like that movie okay. I'm
Chris
sure it's aged very poorly, but I really liked it.
Oh, probably, yeah. Is he like dating a teenager?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he's meant to be a weird, sleazy asshole in that movie,
There's
but I
a-
don't think they go far enough
Yeah,
in
but
condemning
if
him.
he's dating a high schooler, that's
Exactly.
like illegal.
Like, people comment, like, you're dating a high schooler, that's weird. But, like, they react in a sort of like that's an off-putting
Well,
thing to do, rather than, what the fuck is wrong with you,
Is she
Scott?
supposed to be 18?
Let's
So-
ostracize you. I think she's 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that because that would be legal here?
It is. I think it's probably legal in America. It's just
no, it's,
weird.
It's not Canada. It's Canada.
Really?
It's Canada.
Oh yeah, it's Canada. I forgot they're Canadian. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We're still just talking about movies.
Quirked up Napoleon.
Go to !links, ! YouTube. There'll be a video at some point over the next few days. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back on Monday for more streams.
I'll be back.
I'm on Discord.
Hasta la vista,
oh
babe.
my god, I'm just going to stop the stream. Goodbye, everybody.
You're always quoting things. When I quote things,